Solo here from the Man United Agenda. I'm here to give you my score prediction for Real Sociedad versus Manchester United in a must-win game. They know that we have to win by 2 clear goals, so they'll make it very difficult and challenging for us to break them down. I think with Ten Hag and the way we're playing at the moment, it's the belief within the player, the belief within the defence as well. I think Harry Maguire might surprise a lot of people and start today as well. And I think we are going to win today 3-1. I'm going to predict we'll win 3-1. So guys, thank you so much. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to the Paddock. Thank you.
I'm going to go with 3-1 to United, obviously. Shaw, Rashford and Eriksen. Come on.
Hey everyone, Taylor over in the States here. I got United winning 3-1 today. Marcus Rashford scoring 2, Casemiro with the other. Come on!
Yo, Monday Juma here from the Man United Agenda. I want to say big up to the Stretford, Paddock and especially Jay Motty. Top man for sure. Love you, bro. So, Real Sociedad, I think we have to beat them by 2 clear goals to go top of the group, and we can. I reckon it's going to be 3-0, a 3-0 result. We have to open up early. If we sort of attack them early, get an early goal, get them to start playing now, and then we might see another few goals over the course of the 90 minutes. We can create chances against them. Spanish football is very difficult. We haven't really got a great success rate there, but I think we can do this. I think we can do that. Elanga coming in maybe on the right for Anthony, and Sancho out as well. Elanga's got something to prove. I want to hear that tune again. You know, Elanga song is one of the best songs out there. So get that goal like he did against Atletico Madrid last time he went to Spain. Let's go United, 3-0.
My score predictions for tonight is United 3-0, Rashford 2 goals. Come on the Reds, let's have it.
Danny Sabbath here, coming to you from a new channel coming soon called The Dank Mank. I'm here to bring you tonight's score predictions for Real Sociedad against United. I'm expecting a massive 4-0 win today because I believe we can do that. They have so many players injured, including David Silva, which I think is massive. I would love to see Rashford get 2, Bruno get 1, and I'd love to see Martinez get his first goal tonight. Let's hope for a good one. Up the Paddock.
Back with another pre-match prediction, and for the Real Sociedad game later, I'm not overly confident. I know it's a good side, but we actually are lacking a little bit of depth in the forward areas, especially when we need to win by 2 clear goals. Real Sociedad are a decent team, they're in decent form. I know they haven't got David Silva playing, I know they haven't got Soloff, but they'll still pose a significant threat, especially at home. Technical side, Spanish side's always difficult and awkward to play against, and they always seem to do quite well against the English teams, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. I think we just missed out on top in the group, but I think we get the victory in the end.
You're right, Paddock. So I think Ten Hag masterclass tonight, Rashford on fire, 2 goals for him, treat us all to another header. I think if Sancho starts, I think it's his chance, while the pressure's so high, to really show the world and us what he can actually do. Also, Martinez, I think he's going to show the Scouse pundits exactly why we call him the Butcher. So 3-1 Man United, win the group, on the way to winning the whole thing. So let's go.
Paddock match day, Notch here. And once again, we bask in the glory. Basque country, get it? Of the glamour-tastic showpiece of the immortals, the Europa! Boom, 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 boom. Now, it's an odd selection of results we need today against Real Sociedad de Fútbol San Sebastián. Eric's fucking play good football but need 2 goals. Reds won't find it easy, but I do have a feeling that if we see the return of our favourite Brazilian pundit Shithouser, he might get them spinning again with a goal tonight, and I reckon we'll win 2-1. And then we're ready to steamroll through the knockouts and face all those minnows like Barca, Juve, Ajax and Atletico. Come on, Europa, give us some proper opponents, you know, like Ammonia. Just a notch, though.
Welcome to Stretford, Paddock. This is the watch-along for Manchester United versus Real Sociedad, the final group stage match, the big one, the decider. We'll get into all the permutations and all that stuff later on, but we're joined today by the wonderful John Shin.
John Shin's here from America. Hey.
First things first, let's just get straight into that. How are you doing, John?
This is. I was gonna say this is dream come true, but I was actually here before, so
okay,
this is amazing.
Yeah, but I'm here this time, so it is a dream come true.
That is dream come true. Sorry, this is a dream come true. Yeah, no, this is amazing.
Great, Jay, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What's been your best part of your trip so far to Manchester?
I mean, I thought we were gonna go out for some, like more Mancunian, and you said, yeah, let's go get some food, and then you took me to
we
Five
took you
Guys.
to an authentic Mancunian.
Because I usually go to Five Guys, and they tell me like, you know how they tell you where like the potato is sourced. Yeah. I usually see Idaho or something, and then it said Lancashire or something like that.
You had Five Guys in America?
Excuse me? Of course we
did. It's like proper Mancunian cuisine.
Do you have McDonald's as well?
Tell me you have McDonald's.
I was on the Uber here, and the guy
McDonald big over there. Then
the Uber guy was like, "Do you know that UK owns Starbucks?" And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." He's like, "Yeah," and he proceeded to say that UK owns McDonald's. UK, and he named like a whole bunch of things, and I was like, "What's going on here?"
I think that was a lie.
He still thinks it's like 1776.
UK owns McDonald's.
We all know that.
UK owns the seas, the high seas,
the trading routes.
We all know that.
It's like that geezer on
the East India Company.
Goes, "You're in my house. You're my property."
That's not how it works. Adam McKola here as well. How are you doing?
Mate, how you doing? You good?
I'm doing very well.
It's been a while since I done one of these, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
Was it the last Thursday?
Like
the last.
Yeah, it was. I think it was the
ammonia.
Yeah,
Sheriff.
Tough one.
Ammonia. Ammonia.
Yeah, We've made hard work of this group, haven't we?
You say
not
that,
really, just
we've
lost
made
one game.
Absolute mincemeat of every game except one.
No, but the games, like Ammonia was hard work.
Yeah.
Sheriff game was hard work. Sociedad, we obviously lost. It's like on paper you go, okay, we've won all but the Sociedad game.
Yeah, 1-4.
But watching the actual games, it's not been like the Ammonia game, which was against a team that were poor. We made hard work of that. Was it like late winner?
Making a lot of changes for these games, though, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, we've got the team list. If we can get that up straight away, let's get into that team list so we can go through that together. So it's well, I say slight rotation. Quite. Well, there's a player on there that we haven't seen in a very long time on these shores.
Ronaldo.
David De Gea, Delo, Lindelof straight back in for Maguire, which you weren't sure would happen, were you?
No,
Jay?
I thought Maguire might keep his place.
Yeah,
yeah.
We've got Martinez and Luke Shaw. And midfield three of Casemiro, wait for it, Donny van der Beek starting again for Manchester United with Christian Eriksen as well. And then we've got Garnacho. We think it'll be Garnacho on the left, Ronaldo up front and Fernandes
What
on
I would
the right.
like to know is the Donny selection a selection that was always going to be made? Or has it been made because Antony's unavailable, Sancho's unavailable, therefore Bruno's had to play out wide? And so we've had to pick Donny van der Beek. But then you've got McTominay and Fred on the bench. So if the manager didn't want to pick him, he had the options not to pick him. So it's a big opportunity for Donny van der Beek today. I'm glad Lindelof's back in because as good as Harry Maguire was in the last 10 minutes of that game, clearing the ball with his head.
He's very good at that.
And that block that he made was a huge block because I think that's 1-1 if he doesn't make that block. Yeah. In the first half and some of the second half, when we were trying to play the ball out from the back, Lisandro Martinez would give him the ball and be like, go on, go forward a bit, pass the ball, and Maguire would shit it and pass it back. And then there was a period where Casemiro had to come in to the centre-back positions, and we shouldn't be relying on him to be able to do that, and we shouldn't be having to babysit our captain through games.
No.
So Lindelof coming in is the right decision.
Do you agree with that, Jay?
Yeah, when we did our predicted 11, I thought that Ten Hag might stick with Maguire because I thought, give him some more minutes. Did all right against West Ham. Obviously got a clean sheet.
Yep.
But he's obviously gone back to Lindelof. Makes sense. It's not like I was, hoping or thinking that, Maguire should definitely start. So it kind of makes sense. I'm a little bit surprised that he's done what he's done in the midfield because I think he could have maybe... Elanga didn't exactly cover himself in glory. West Ham, maybe he could have given him another chance or, gone with McTominay or... I think he's even maybe bringing Fred in that midfield, but... Donny van der Beek, he's a player that a lot of fans do like. I know there's a lot of United fans who, not just, people sort of try and divide fans at United into sort of E-Reds, which is a term I hate, but forgive me for using it. Online Reds and match-going Reds and all this stuff. But whether it's online or whether it's at the game, Donny van der Beek does seem to have a lot of support within the United fan base. His name gets chanted. Whenever I go on social media, I see a lot of people saying, he needs more game time. He should be starting more matches. This is his opportunity, and he's got to take it because if he doesn't, I think it's that kind of thing now at United where if you have one game and you don't perform, you can be gone, especially if you're a player like Donny van der Beek who doesn't even start often.
Can I give you a quote, John?
Yes, sir.
Ten Hag It's 6 weeks ago or so, and it's a different team. Talking about the last Sociedad game, not all the players are fit. We're growing, developing, making good progress. We know it's difficult to win games here, but we like the challenge. We know we have to win by 2 goals. We have a plan for that. Is starting Marcus Rashford on the bench all part of some grand plan to expose the defensive frailties in the second half? Because to me, not starting the person who has scored more than double United's second top goal scorer this season is a slightly odd choice unless there's an injury there.
Do you think we could be looking at this? I know Bruno's played wide a number of times when subs have been made in games. But could this be a diamond?
Could be.
It could be. It could be.
With Garnacho kind of running around Ronaldo.
Right.
Yeah.
Being his legs.
I'm not a big fan of Marcus off the bench.
No.
Me neither, honestly. But I think this might sound a little primitive, but I think this is a side that's just gonna fight it out till the second half. Maybe drain out the Real Sociedad side and then bring on the likes of Rashford to actually sort of kill the game.
Also, Rashford needs a rest.
And I get all that, but I just feel Marcus Rashford is a player that he seems to grow into games. He has 3 or 4 chances, then he scores one. And I think sometimes when you bring him off the bench, he snatches at things. And you saw against Newcastle, he came on, he had a couple of chances, didn't take him. Then you start him in the next couple of games, and he's scoring. So,
but I'm all right with that though, because Marcus Rashford, when we under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, under Ralph Rangnick, we've seen the likes of Bruno, we've seen the likes of Rashford literally run down to the ground, especially with respect to stamina, endurance, everything. And when players are not performing well and you're continuously playing them, it's a problem. But in our case, in this situation, Marcus Rashford is flying. And the good thing that I enjoy about Marcus Rashford this season is that he's confident. So I think even if he comes off the bench, whatever contribution he makes, I know that it'll be a positive one because of the confidence that he has this season.
Yeah, he's definitely a lot more confident. And listen, if we are chasing a game, I'd bring him on. I'm not saying that.
Why do you think he's not started him then? Do you think it must be an injury?
Genuinely think some of it.
But surely though, if we're thinking about rest, winning a game and avoiding two more games is a better thing to do than
that's in January, February.
Yeah,
this is right now. I think Rashford needs a rest.
Yeah.
I think the manager has to kind of think as well. Like, we got the World Cup coming up. Rashford could potentially be involved in that. He's not going to have much chance to rest over the next. No.
I think this is a management gamble of sorts. Like we talked about Donny van de Beek, how this is a massive game for him. This is a massive opportunity. If he does perform well, then not only does he have a decent midfield that he can continue to rotate, but he also brings the spirits of that squad overall. And yes, it's a gamble because if the results don't go well because it's not his ideal starting 11, then of course it's going to bite him in the ass. But nonetheless, I think it's a good gamble. I think it's a positive one.
What do you think Donny's... I don't know how to phrase it really. Has he shown you enough in the last 2 years to think that he is the guy to win us this game? Not win us the game, but why is he starting?
I'll be honest with you.
Not to be a twat. Why is he starting?
I sound like a broke record.
Why are you being a prick to Donny van de Beek, man?
See, this is what I mean. Like, he's not alone. There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, right here.
I'll be honest with you.
I mean, the fucking manager for one.
Right. Don't shout at me like that.
It's the first time he started, so it's hardly like he's...
What are you getting on my back for? Because you players.
But why do you support our players? That's just fucking stupid. You need to pack that in.
Unlike you.
Listen, I'll say the same thing I've said about Donny van de Beek since he was at Ajax. I don't know a lot about him. I just don't.
I once saw him in town and he said hello to me. So.
Oh, there we go. Hey, that was your bezzy. No wonder you.
Hey, you did that with Marshall, all right?
Yeah, I know I did. I got that left with Marshall. I was a fully fledged member of Marshall FC. Yeah, I will not have any Marshall slander on this channel. It was nice to meet
How right were we, by the way?
Yeah.
He's back on Sunday as well.
Yeah.
Ready to fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
Hey. How right were we?
How many minutes do you think
How right were we that he's missed them 9.5 games out of 11?
He's missed every game so far this season.
Fucking disgrace.
No, go on then. Tell me why Donny van de Beek is the answer. I don't know. Tell me why he is.
What's the question?
Why is Donny van de Beek starting? You just love shouting, don't you? Why is Donny van de Beek starting?
I genuinely think it's more to do with Bruno,
Okay.
And the wide players. So playing Bruno out there, unless we see a diamond, then it may be a tactical thing. But you've also got to think, Casemiro's playing, Eriksen's playing, Bruno's playing. So it's not a thing where, I need to give someone a rest. He's playing on merit, it seems. Or it may just be an opportunity to give him a chance to get fit. We've got the World Cup coming up. He could potentially go between now. Is Haaland at the World Cup?
Yeah, but I don't think he's going.
So So then let's say he doesn't go to the World Cup. I still think he might sneak in. But let's say he doesn't go to... Yeah, because he's Donny van de Beek. He's had good tournaments for them before.
I don't know. Van Gaal's a bit like, if you're not playing for your club, you ain't getting in my squad.
About him.
Yeah, he's not having none, especially at United. He's love any excuse.
He needs minutes, man. He needs minutes. Give him a chance. It's a weird game to give him a chance in, but...
The trouble is now, there's no... But, what game do you give him a chance in? Do you give him a chance against Villa in the league? Or even the League Cup?
I hate to say it, though.
They're all
I'd
games
rather
you've
see
got to
him
win.
more than Fred and McTominay, man.
Really?
Maybe not so much Fred, but definitely McTominay. McTominay done my head in this week as well.
Go on, tell everyone why he's done your head in.
Bruv? Taking off Garnacho's hat and throwing it. You're an idiot. I've seen him wearing woolly hats. I've seen Roy Keane wearing woolly hats. Would you go and do that to Casemiro or Ronaldo? No, because you'd shit at your shit house.
Yeah, but isn't that sort of
That's
like
why
the
you're on
whole
the
thing?
bench.
Like you're the academy, we're the...
Yeah, you're
we're
the
first
academy
team.
and I'm the big man, but I'm on the bench and you're starting, dickhead.
That's nice. That is nice.
That's what Garnacho should say to him. Hey, mate, you're starting today. Oh, nah. Maybe you should have wore a fucking hat in training then.
Yeah, that's the way.
Just wound me up, bro. You
Why?
do that to someone else.
But that sort of thing happens all the time in football, doesn't it? Like
Leave him alone.
piss
Little
taking
kid,
and
man.
people like nicking keys out of each other's lockers and
I
putting
wish Garnacho fucking... What are you doing, bro?
Putting fish in the car and all that.
Oh, these do all sorts. Like some of the things he's doing
No, but
actually
that
were
felt
horrible.
Yeah.
Man wants to appear to be a bigger man than he is. Oh, look at me.
You think it was a power move?
He reads things that people say Roy Keane would have done and thinks, I'll do that. When actually Roy Keane wouldn't have done that. Roy Keane wore woolly
He'd
hats.
knock you out, mate.
Who?
Scott McTominay.
Maybe he would. But he had his chance and he fucked it,
Yeah,
didn't
that's
he?
true. maybe he could, but he wouldn't because he didn't. So, fuck you.
Prove it. Nah, he looks like a big lad to be.
Right. One thing we need to go through here is these rules because we said something on the preview that can only be described as false.
Wait.
You are.
You said it.
So
You
bad.
know what? I was actually watching
So bad
that
at
live.
taking any sort of blame, Jay.
Listen, I'll admit I fuck up all the time. We all know that. But I couldn't get my head around it for starters.
Yeah.
And in my head, I had it. We needed to win 2-0. This is why I did my 2-0
So obviously
prediction.
Jay was no part of that video whatsoever,
I
despite
just sat
being
here and
on
listened-
the whole video.
I listened to what you told me.
He was just like, yeah.
You say you do all your research, though.
Huh?
You say you research everything.
Well, I'm the only one that has actually researched this because I went on the UEFA's website after being...
Well, was that after you got it wrong?
After getting it wrong.
Graphic there.
Okay, so you got it wrong and then you researched.
So I did some research. I found...
Was that before or after you got it wrong?
I did some research before I got it wrong.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Found something that I believe to be true.
Yeah.
That's what's probably...
Turned out it
these
wasn't.
days, by the way.
Turned out it wasn't true.
Yep.
Then I did my own research
Yeah.
off the back of that and found the truth. Okay?
Right, well done.
Yeah.
'Cause there was something going on.
So where were you looking
Did you notice
before?
we got tagged in a load of things?
I was looking at one of the highest selling newspapers in the world.
Well, that's... I know what newspaper
thinking
you're
that they might, copy and pasted it from the right source. Obviously they didn't.
Big Rupert Murdoch fan, are you?
I wouldn't say I'm a big Rupert Murdoch fan, but I certainly, I've holidayed with his family a few times. I've been on his private jet. Well, if that's what you're getting at, yes, I have.
Just
Epstein Island.
Talk us through
If that's
that.
what you want me to say, I'll say it. I haven't, obviously. Right.
He's planning on next Christmas. So.
Is that still open? It's not like a
Epstein
theme
Island.
park, is
Tours
it?
around it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so here are the actual rules. Because the rules we read, I think, were from last year, but it was from an article written this week. So that's where the mistake was made. It's my fault. Obviously not Jay's. He was on the video, but he had nothing to do with it.
Hang on a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm taking the blame, Jay. You can sit back and let me read the
I was
correction if you want.
corrected when I thought we had to win by 2 goals. So I was like, all right, okay. But I just went for 2-0 because I thought that's what everyone was saying.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. United have to win by 2 goals.
Right.
And here's why, right? If two or more teams are equal on points, I'm just going to read it from my own special source, which is the UEFA website. If 2 or more teams are equal on points on the completion of the group matches, basically, if we win, we'll be on equal points with Sociedad.
Right.
So if we don't win, it's all gone. None of that matters. In that case, these are the following rankings that would determine who finishes top out of those 2 teams on the same points, okay? The higher number of points obtained in the head-to-head matches in question.
Right.
So let's say you could have both come up with 12 points, you won one, but you drew the other game, you would win against Sociedad. Obviously, this will be a win and a win thing.
If we win.
If we win. So that one goes. Superior goal difference from the group matches played among the teams in question, right?
So that's why we need 2 clear goals.
So that's why we need 2 clear goals.
So we can beat them 3-1 still. It doesn't have to be 2-0.
Yeah, because they beat us.
Yeah, we have to win by 2 clear goals. But then people were saying, because before last season, away goals in the head-to-head was ranked more highly than goal difference in all games, whereas this year it's the other way around. And because Sociedad have got a better goal difference than Man United, we have to have a better goal difference in the head-to-head than them. Outright clear, we can't tie. So we have to win by more goals than they did last time. They won 1-0, so we have to win by 2 or more clear goals.
Right.
That's it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So win 2-0, win 3-1, win 4-2, something like that. Otherwise, we're out.
But last year, the away goals in the head-to-head used to be weighted more highly. Now it's just overall goal difference is above away goals in the head-to-head. So
Okay.
that's why United need to get 2 goals. Sorry for my mistake. That was my fault. I did the research. I got it wrong.
It wasn't necessarily you got it wrong because you sent that research, but it just got very complicated. When all we need to really think about now is if we just win by 2 goals, we've sorted, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
like all these other rules and regulations and these sort of things don't really matter. We just literally need to win by 2 goals.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Win by 2 goals.
Yeah.
Manveru says that upon further research, erroneous information was spread.
Yeah, it was.
Can you apologise to the people?
No.
Because we pride ourselves on being, the number 1 source for Manchester United news. And you've blown that.
But we've given him the correct news.
Yeah.
And some other
After
news.
3 attempts.
No, second time.
I don't even think we were wrong. I think they were wrong. I think UEFA were wrong.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one.
We had the real rules.
So what I'd like to say is, I'm real sorry.
First time an American has ever apologised.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, God.
That's true.
Oh, no.
Can I say something bad? It's a step forward, isn't it?
I suppose so, yeah.
If there's anyone in the comments, what are they saying about
They've all said, Jay got it wrong, fuck off. Why can't Jay take blame?
Confused, right? Because I was listening to what you were saying and I was reading what you were reading as well. And I just got dead confused because at the game, when I was at the game for the, was it the Sheriff? No, what was the last one? We had Sheriff on it. Everyone was saying, that means we've got to beat Sociedad now by 2 goals. And then all this came out and I thought like you, that these are obviously the official rules.
Reckon they're going to be like that in the dressing room?
And it just got very baffling.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what? I don't even get it anymore. And I was like...
They're going to be like at half time in the dressing room like that.
Do you remember when City did it?
I watched Paddock this week. They said we only need to win 1-0.
Don't worry about it.
Did I now telling all the lads, 1-0 this week. Joel Smith said,
slow down.
2-1 will do it.
Yeah, don't stop it. Just calm it down. Do you remember when City did that? When they got relegated?
Oh, yeah, they kept the ball in the corner.
They were up, and then they kept the ball in the corner, and then they got relegated. A lot of fans go, what are you doing? That's the Man City I miss.
It's like when someone leaves the ball to go out and thinking it's a goal kick and it's a corner, you're like, for fuck's sake.
Do you know in the corner, though, of a pitch, defenders always get away with diving.
Yeah, they do.
Defenders always
get pushed in the back and fall over, and they always
dive.
get
No one says
in it.
cheating this and cheating that.
What? Do you know what the oldest trick in the book actually is?
Go on.
There was a magic trick in an old Egyptian book about a bloke pulling a goose's head off.
Is that like
in an old scroll?
Take your thumb off like that?
Yeah, kind of thing, and that's the oldest trick in the book. Really? It's the oldest trick ever written. Yeah. Anyway,
what did he do to the goose?
He pretended to pull its head off, and then the trick was he revealed, and it's pop its head off, gooseless, nooseless, and then he reveals actually later on the goose does have a head. And that was the trick.
Oh, so the goose popped it in between its wings.
No, he sort of stuffed it back down the neckage, the neck fluffery. Let's get back to football, shall we?
That thing that Bart got his fingers stuck in, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the one. If United win this game by 2 clear goals, we will progress straight to the round of 16, I believe it is. If we don't, we go into the elimination round. The qualification round.
Is that with all the Champions League teams?
So that's where the teams that finish 3rd in the Champions League... It's unnecessarily complicated, this, isn't it? The teams that finish 3rd in the Champions League will come up against the teams that finish 2nd in the Europa League groups for a single knockout tie, a 2-legged knockout tie, and then they'll face the other teams in the round of 16.
Right.
So here,
someone said, ring the fella from UEFA again. Shall we ring him?
Yeah, ring him up. You get him on the phone and we'll come back to that.
Let's ask him, say, listen.
Have you got his number?
No, remember, we rang him.
Oh, yeah, we rang him, didn't we, about, what was it? We rang him about.
How many goals do we need? Yeah. So here are the 3rd place Champions League teams that United will face. We're still qualifying either way.
Right.
If we lose tonight or we don't win by 2 clear goals, here's the teams who we can face. One of the following: Ajax, Bayer Leverkusen, Barcelona,
Sweet,
Sporting Lisbon,
decent,
RB Salzburg, Shakhtar Donetsk,
okay,
Sevilla, Juventus.
Oh, they changed their
That's like...
There's not many tap-ins there, is there?
No.
I had their number saved.
Did you? Have they changed it? Not many tap-ins there. I mean, the one good thing...
the number.
Says number not valid now.
The one good thing that came of all of this is that Atletico Madrid lost again last night, and they finished 4th.
Yeah,
so awful.
Don't want them again, do you?
No, but there's... I mean, who's the easiest teams there? Leverkusen, RB Salzburg and Shakhtar. Otherwise,
do
you
a
get-
Dutch accent
as well.
Huh?
Can anyone do a Dutch accent?
Why?
If we get through, say, this is Eric Ten Hag here.
We're in the dressing room with the lads. No, say we're in the dressing room with the lads, and we'll go hi, like in the background, like he's in the changing room. Just letting them. Just want to let them know what do we need to score tonight to get through. Please, ring them up.
We don't know.
Ring them up. So while we get you away from the phone to clear up this horrid mess.
They've cancelled all their number. I don't think they paid their phone bill this month.
No.
Bunch of tramps, mate.
Have you found the website?
Yeah, I'm on their web. The number that I had saved from the last time we called them no longer works.
But it's still on the website.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
such a
disgusting.
shambles, that. Jesus.
Fuck it, FIFA.
On a Thursday night.
Yeah, ring FIFA. Ring IKEA. They'll tell us.
Ring. Just ring Man United.
They've already got my number blocked.
Based on the fact, Jay, I want to throw you a proposition here right now. You do actually.
Yeah.
First of all, here's a proposition. Like the video. Nice. Over 3,000 people watching. Only 200 odd likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes.
Smash it.
Right. Quickly. Quick, sharp.
They blocked my number. Someone said.
Who?
That's what people think in the comments.
Oh, they'll block your number for that foul mess that you left there last time.
Give me the number.
But when we found them last time, we were nice.
Just give me the.
We were nice, but then we put it on TikTok.
Give me the number. We'll try and.
Oh yeah, that.
He's calling international. You know, you all right? Got credit?
Not fucking made it.
It's not that funny.
You ain't topped up this month. She's Genie Sims on the blink.
Forget that noise. I'm not explaining that one.
Oh god.
What is this? Hey, phone number to Switzerland.
Why are you phoning Switzerland?
Yeah, it was a joke.
Slag you over there.
I think I don't know. Why don't you fuck off and go live in Switzerland with her?
Right.
Sorry, go on.
Here's a proposition for you, Jay.
Yeah.
If we win by 2 clear goals tonight,
Yes.
we top the group,
Yes.
but we also technically
Yeah.
qualify or advance past the qualification round.
Yes.
Which means tonight is worth the equivalent of 3 wins.
Yes.
Because it avoids another 2-legged tie that we'd have to win.
Yeah.
Therefore, could it be said that this is the single most lucrative game in Manchester United's history? Because not only is it worth a win tonight, it's worth 3 points, it's also worth winning, theoretically, an entire knockout round, Jay.
Yeah.
This single game tonight is the biggest game in Manchester United's history in terms of the amount of games that it either
Against Real Sociedad.
wins or skips.
I think you make a good point.
Do you deny it?
No, I don't. I think you're right.
Theoretically, it's a 9-pointer.
This is a 9-pointer.
It's a fucking 9-pointer, Jay.
Do you know what I mean? This could be the difference between Eric Ten Hag winning a trophy and not winning it.
Yeah.
And Eric Ten Hag, keeping his job long term and taking us to the glories that he's
There are many
going to.
benefits to finishing second.
Why?
You could get a trip to Amsterdam.
All right, he's got a point.
Right.
Yeah.
It's wasted on me, though. But you lot could go.
We'll get you
come
back
with
on
you.
the wagon.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. There's a trip to Amsterdam or Barcelona or Turin. Nice.
I wouldn't mind slapping up Barcelona.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What if we just lost to him, though?
Then you lose to Barca. We play Barca, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, is it?
John?
What is going on? No way.
Do you think this is the biggest game in United's history? Can you even deny it? Because I've just proven to you mathematically that this is the world's first ever 9-pointer.
So the last time I was here, it was Man United versus Watford.
Yeah.
And that was
big, to be fair.
Watford.
Sorry.
Fucking hell.
Sorry.
Take the piss out of his accent.
Sorry. How do I say Watford? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I was here.
Just do some goodness gracious me jokes on me.
No. That was the biggest
John,
game
get yourself
back then
cancelled,
because it was so much pressure riding on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. In this case, again, it is one of the biggest games, if not.
Was you here for Ollie's last game?
Yeah, that was the one where David De Gea made that double save. We were screaming. I was like cussing in Spanish. I was going crazy.
So we're going to lose this because you're a bad luck.
That's what I'm nervous about.
By the way, we have got Andy Tate coming on at half-time and full-time as well. We'll hear from Andy.
stuff.
We'll hear from him before kick-off as well. I think how long have we got?
We've got about 35 minutes.
Yeah, we'll get Andy on before kick-off and then he's back at half-time.
Jay, do you want to hear Real Sociedad's team then?
Not really.
Thank you. Number 1, Ramiro.
Hey.
Sergio.
No.
A. Ramiro.
Not
just A. Ramiro.
Not just a Ramiro.
His initial is A.
Where is Sergio? Does anyone know where Sergio Ramiro is at the moment? Did he go to Boca?
He was in the stands the other day. Yeah. It stands for United's last game. Sergio Romero is currently playing at AZ Boca Juniors.
Oh, that's great.
He played for Venezia
I'd love to
last
play for
season.
Boca Juniors.
Yeah, decent.
Number 3, Zubimendi.
Nice one.
Marino. Named after the wool.
Obviously.
Carlos Fidesz. Rico.
Right.
Gorosabel.
Okay.
Soloff, aka the Soloff shotgun.
Is that what they call it?
Terrorizes
I've just made that up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a bastard on FIFA. I just call him the Soloff shotgun because it sounds like sawn off shotgun.
Okay.
Number 20, Pacheco.
Yeah.
Number 23, Braze Mendez.
Yeah.
Number 24, Lenormand. And number 42, Marin.
Alan Keegan is shitting himself.
Yeah. You've nailed that.
You've absolutely smashed it out of the park, Joe.
Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a lot of good names on the bench as well. Should we go through the bench?
Yeah, please.
Zubiari, Marrero, Sola, Iara, Zabeldia, Aritz,
Guevara,
Navarro, Terentites, Desirati,
Liberace,
Karakaburu, and Maguna Zilea. Your thoughts, Jay?
John? I saw a graphic of our team and someone on Flash Scores has put it as a 4-4-2.
Ooh.
As with like 3 and 1.
4-4-2. Nostalgia.
3-1. Maybe a diamond.
I could see a diamond, but we're playing Garnacho up front. Has he ever done that really?
It's a bold strategy.
No, but they'd push out wide and Bruno would kind of
slide
in the middle. Innit?
Yeah, that makes sense. I'd love it if we played 4-4-2 again.
They're playing 4-4-2.
Just go for it, innit? Wingers and all that. Love all that.
You see, but seeing that team sheet, that Real Sociedad team, I mean, just on paper, we're not really threatened. Maybe that's why Donny van de Beek is starting.
The thing is, we've been here before, haven't we? And I know I was only messing about, but when we played Sevilla, we've been playing Villarreal. You look at the team and you go, okay, they've got some good players, but we're the better team. We've got the better 11. How many of their 11 get into ours? Not many. And yet we've come unstuck in the Europa League a few times.
We were starting to look at
Spanish opposition.
At Old Trafford, though, weren't we?
Against Sociedad.
Yeah,
yeah.
That penalty that was given. Yeah, that was the Martinez handball, wasn't it?
I think so.
Where it comes off his knee and then hits his arm.
Which
technically shouldn't be a rule. Well, back then it was mixing it up, but he played like Casemiro and Elanga, who have both kind of come into the team in the last couple of games. So it doesn't look quite as rotated a team now as it did then.
I remember being very frustrated that night. I think it was frustrating evening. I don't think they dominated us, but our record against Spanish teams. I mean, I'm just going off memory. Remember Bilbao, Sevilla, Villarreal, obviously Barca. It's not great, is it?
No. It's quite shit, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
We battered. Who did we batter? Was that Sociedad?
Yeah.
We beat 4-0.
Celta. No, Celta Vigo was close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was
who's the lad?
The City fella.
The Guidetti, not Guidetti.
Guidetti,
thank you.
John Guidetti.
Missed in the last minute, didn't he? That one knocked us out.
Yeah.
Open net. Bloody hell.
We've had some
Bailly got injured that game. Was it Bailly or Pogba got something?
Might be Bailly, I think, yeah.
Spanish teams are always tricky for no reason. It doesn't matter who's on that team sheet. They're always tricky. And I think one of the reasons why, I mean, this is just from an observational perspective, but I think one of the reasons why Erik ten Hag is playing Donny van de Beek is because I think he wants to maintain possession a little bit more. This is obviously, this might be a wild take, but I personally see, I don't know if Jay agrees, but I personally see Donny being a way better ball handler than Fred or McTominay, and I think that's one of the reasons why. And 4-4-2 makes even more sense because then you can stay compact, you can stay clean in possession, and I think that's one of the reasons why he can probably try and see the game out via possession.
He's obviously trying to win that midfield battle. Andy Tate joins us for a minute.
Andy Tate.
Have you met John Shin before?
Yeah.
You've met before.
Oh yeah, we met before. Solskjaer's demise.
You've both been doing full-time Devils Stretford Paddock for what? How long have you been doing it for, John?
Since 2014, 13.
Yeah, John's been about longer than you.
Yeah, I know that. You don't need to tell me. Yeah.
He was the first American on the channel. You were the second.
Yeah.
Actually, we've had a lot of Americans on the channel.
Yeah, no surprise.
A lot of American representation.
We've got a few super chats, but Andy, before that, can we get the team up again, please? What do you make of the team? Are you surprised that Rashford's not starting? Donny coming back in?
I'm quite surprised that Rashford not starting and Donny coming back in. I mean, is this a late push for the World Cup for Donny?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's just got back from injury though, so it makes you feel like he wanted to play him, but he was just injured. Whereas it all felt like he wasn't playing because he didn't like him, if you know what I mean.
I don't think he don't like him.
Not don't like him as in dislikes him. I just mean doesn't fancy him.
Doesn't fit in, like, because he fit in at Ajax, but I don't know. It's a different ball game at United to Ajax, in it, and the Dutch league.
I think you've got a player you have to rebuild as well, mentally probably more than physically. I think we've got some players like Varane, Marshall, who maybe need looking after more physically, and we have to build them up and get them back slowly. Whereas Donny's one of probably them. I know he's had an injury recently, but it's probably more mental for him.
Yeah.
Like leaving Ajax, coming to Manchester United, it was a struggle for him. We've changed managers. Then he goes to Everton, doesn't really go well for him there. He's coming back to United. Yes, Erik Ten Hag's there, but Ten Hag probably doesn't recognise this player as the same player that he sold at Ajax. Do you know what I mean? So he's got to rebuild him. And maybe there's that trust there where he's gone, look, get back, get fit, and I'll build you up. Because ultimately he knows how good he is, innit?
Yeah.
And maybe it's a case that actually he's not that good, or maybe he is that good, but he's going to give him the time to.
Yeah, you got a valid point there, because if you look at it, he's worked on De Gea, he's worked on Rashford, and like he's doing the same with. He'll probably start doing the same with Donny. So that's a very good point. Now I didn't think like that, but he's building him up to see where he is after January.
Does it worry you, John, that there's? I mean, I know Garnacho's quick but he's unproven. Does it worry that there's no real speed in that front three except Garnacho? Like, we're not particularly quick on the counter there if we need to do that, are we?
No, and I think that's also part of Erik Ten Hag's plan. I don't think he's looking for pace. I don't think he's looking to go on the break. If Ronaldo is starting up top, you're never thinking about going on the break. You saw that last match. Oh my goodness, versus West Ham when they started pummeling us in the second half. You needed somebody with pace just to break. There was nobody running, and credits to Rashford. He was was probably knackered, but you need your 9 to break. You need players. You need your forward line to break, and they don't have the pace. They don't have the energy. And this 11 shows me right now that Erik Ten Hag isn't looking to look for a counter-attacking sort of setup.
No.
And I think that's why I don't mind Garnacho. I don't mind playing him.
He had a good game last time he started.
I mean, the way this is set up, say you're winning with 1-0, half an hour to go. Maybe you can change it a bit, put Rashford on with a bit of pace. Yeah. Because if we're in a position, I mean, there's like 7 players out for them, isn't there? Bernardo Silva.
David
De Silva. And he's our main playmaker. So
David Silva's missing. He was good against us.
Speaking of David Silva,
he's still doing it at 39, isn't he? 40.
He was in teams, and City even recently have been in teams where there's not a lot of like outright pace in the lineup, where you'll have like Foden and Mahrez and Gundogan. Yeah. But if you hold the ball around their 18-yard box, you don't need loads
I also
of pace,
think the game at Old Trafford, we didn't deserve to lose that game. It was never a penalty, I don't think.
No, it wasn't a penalty.
And I don't think we deserved to win that game either, because we were quite slow and poor. But I didn't see anything from Sociedad. I think, we've played them more recently, innit? Or am I confusing them with a different...
during lockdown we beat them 4-0. I remember Fred...
But I feared them more then.
Fred with a pass splitting it through to Rashford, and we won 4-0 on the way to the final.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, so the last game...
Realistically, we should be beating these, that. Maybe the goal difference thing will be the issue, but we should be beating this team.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, the last game was 0-0, 1-0. Sorry, then the one before that was 0-0. But the first leg of that tie was 4-0 United.
Is anyone worried about
Sociedad as well?
The amount of football Eriksen's playing?
No.
But
the thing is, I know obviously the heart thing, but
I'm not even on about.
No, but if you take that away, which assuming that he's been cleared and all that, he was always someone that was like a very good engine, a very sort of.
But this is a weird season, isn't it? I assume he's going to go to the World Cup with Denmark.
He is, yeah.
Then you've got all these games this season. I just feel like he played for Brentford last season, where it was pretty much one game a week, and now he's playing every week, almost 2-3 games a week. When he comes off, it's like with 5-10 minutes to go. I just do think like getting Donny van der Beek fit is important, so we can give Eriksen a rest. We can give Bruno a rest.
He's the closest thing we've got to that, isn't he? Obviously, of a player that can actually, create chances that isn't Donny van der Beek. We've got a few quotes coming. One from Ten Hag. If we get that first on Rashford, he says, "We have to cover more games. Rashford also had a muscle injury a couple of weeks ago, and a number of games are coming up. We need him. He's so important for us." I think it's worth remembering as well that we have qualified either way. Obviously, it would be great to miss that qualifying round out.
You can squeeze in a Premier League match.
You could squeeze in a Premier League match. It's two less games to play. Also, you're probably playing arguably the most difficult opponent of the whole competition straight away, because they've come from the Champions League. But we are into the knockout rounds either way, which is a good place to be, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they don't need this two-legged. I mean, if you fall out of the Champions League, you shouldn't be in Europe, really.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be in the second phase. It's just
it's a bit shit, really.
It's a bit shit.
It should just be two separate competitions.
If United fell out of it, like, you concentrate on Europe. I mean, like Tottenham, they could have gone all out the other night, and they were out of Europe completely. Clean run at the league. I mean, it has its benefits, but then it doesn't. It depends how you look at it.
Yeah.
But if you fall out, Barcelona, up with all the leverage, all this stink up Juventus, they reap what they sow because they try to get the Super League. They've stunk the place out, and they're moaning about us with Pogba. We knew something. Jog on.
No, I think United probably did though.
But
I mean, like, it's not devious. We never got a transfer fee out of it.
We knew that as fans. We knew that just as watching someone that misses 2 or 3 months a season.
Yeah, like I don't think that's United probably knew that and went, let's not renew. They don't decide where he goes then. Do you know how United done anything to do that situation? I don't know.
He's like a 3 month. 3 month a season player, isn't it?
The fact that they didn't know it says more than that we did know it. Like, you've been watching this guy for the last 3 or 4 years. He always misses
games.
games.
Medical, you twat.
Yeah, exactly. Dave Robotham says, "Come on, United, up the Paddock, up Scotty and Motty, up the Sloppy Joes. Glad to see the
Hold on. What's all this Sloppy Joes and stuff about, bro?
What's yours called again? Chelsea and Birmingham and that.
Oh shit.
What?
You hear that disrespect again?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Just remember, if it wasn't for me and you
I wouldn't be here.
Moisey, he wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be here. None of you should be here if it wasn't for us two. Fuck yourself some respect, man.
Andy is joking.
I'm joking.
Take him seriously at home.
Mark Hatton says, "Is that my boy Dwayne the what?" Let's try that again. Is that my boy Dwayne the Rock John Shin?
Yes, sir. It's me.
That's
in
really
the flesh.
nice, isn't it? That's really nice.
That
nickname.
picture, right? Steve had somebody on his one of his followers. He's like, "Can somebody transpose my face?"
Can we get it on screen so people can see? It's the picture of John as the Rock.
Where can people find
with his
that?
fanny pack?
Yeah, it's a fanny.
You've got it in your phone, haven't you, John?
No way, hell no. No. He's like holding his fanny pack like this, and I remember I came with I one of the shows I had a turtleneck on with a chain, and Steve's like, "You fucking twat, you look like Dwayne the Rock John Shin," and then somebody tweeted, somebody did the work.
Rock John Shin.
That's so good. That
really good.
Sometimes Steve's funny.
I had somebody dressed as for Halloween as me. I've seen that the other night.
What?
Somebody
On Halloween?
Yeah, I was on the podcast on Monday. Somebody dressed up as me with an hat and a jacket and a mic. Actual fucking full-time Devil's mic.
So good.
Stalker mentality, but brilliant.
I like it. Have you got a picture of it?
Stalker mentality.
Yeah,
Stalker mentality.
Yeah, it's on my phone. It's on my phone. It's on my phone. Yeah, it's on my phone. Show you later.
Show it. No, we'll get it on the screen.
Yeah, because not everyone will have seen that. So if we can get that, it should be on that computer somewhere. So we'll get that in just a second. We'll come back to this person that came.
People don't know. Yeah, there was an era where kids used to do there used to be a lot of videos of children in schools and playgrounds and stuff regurgitating Andy's full rant word for word. I know TikTok now you kind of have the audio and you can just mime it. These were people saying it word for word in Andy's accent. It was Andy's was unbelievable, mate. They'll put that on screen for you.
Get up here.
Let us know when it's ready. Samuel says, "Evening, boys. Good to see John. This tenner is for a Fat Pats whilst you're in the motherland. Love you all." I guess you won't have heard of Fat Pats. It's very new, so most people won't have heard of it.
Fat Pats?
Fat Pats.
No.
Like a person called Patrick or something.
Pat Butcher.
Is that food?
Pat Butcher. Yeah, so they sell sandwiches.
I still
we got Kai Kurd in the comments as well. Shout out Kai Kurd. Make sure you go and get a ticket to his new comedy show. His tour was announced today. Go get that.
Yes.
And he's going to be on the show very, very soon.
Yes, sir.
Because I hear he wants to do a brew for us, which would be great. He's a funny lad.
Yes.
He's a good-looking lad as well, which is a shame. How can you be funny and good-looking? That's not fair, is it?
Something must be going on. Something must be wrong there. Has he got size 2 shoes or something?
Yeah, little one.
They're doing those baby ones.
Yeah, that's why he's got a little chipolata.
Yeah.
Is that a belly button?
Suvik says, "Now it's really 5 guys because we've had me, John, Andy, Adam, and Jay."
I just want to say the traffic's brilliant from New York to Manchester at this time of the day, and it took
Two Americans.
I know. It took me 45 minutes to get down here. Brilliant, but like I say, yeah, good to have him, John here.
Josh W says, "I love how John says Manx slang in the most American accent." It's great.
You know, I try so hard, like I tell, you know, when I do live streams on my channel or whatever, I have like 5 people sometimes, maybe 7 at most. And a lot of them are from Manchester or in the area. So I sometimes, you know, I do like my attempt at a Mancunian accent. And I forgot, there was a clip recently that went viral. There was this girl, she was like, nah, I gotta go to school. Like, somebody put like all like stuff on her face, and she was like, nah, something about like, I gotta go to school or something like that. And I tried that on my live stream, and they destroyed me. They're like, John, don't fucking do that ever again. You don't sound Manc. But I try. Sometimes,
sometimes you gotta try it.
I'd rather try that over like Scouts. I think Scouts.
John also done a gig for FIFA recently, and how did that go, John?
That was incredible. It was, for me, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. It just, I mean, as a content creator, I'm not as like amazing and like brilliant as you guys here, but that was my first attempt in New York doing something by myself, where somebody said, here, look, we trust your quality, we trust your work ethic, we trust everything that you do, so here we give you full responsibility. So I thought at first it was a lot of pressure, but once I got
live as well. Obviously you made videos, but it was a live present. But like, I've done those gigs before. It's a lot more difficult than just sitting in front of a camera, isn't it? Because you've got like people, like if you want to you twats on, oh, you idiot, you can just ignore it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're presenting in front of loads of people and someone calls you a twat, then probably not doing a great job.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Well, so I say this all the time, you know. I always big up Adam because, you know, I've always seen him do fan cams for a long time, and I've also done like videos in New York City in the streets where like ask people random stupid questions, and I tell my cameraman guy, I was like, yo, this shit is not easy. And when I did that in that FIFA event, at first I was like, oh my god, I started off like shaky. I was like, oh, this is tough, but once you kind of get into the rhythm of it, it feels. I mean, I'm not trying to big up myself, but it felt almost natural. So it was a really fun event.
He was at one with the Force.
Sort of.
Something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Someone just commented, is that the same studio they use for Vibe with 5? Listen, yeah, this is our studio. We paid a fucking rent, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rio wants it. Come scrap me, bruv.
Oh, shit.
Love you, really.
Who do you think could win?
That's a pay-per-view
He couldn't
event
get a
right
boxing
there.
license. What does that tell you?
Could you?
Ooh. Yep.
Got one. Little golden ticket like Charlie Bucket. We've got that picture of someone that went to Halloween dressed as Andy Tate. Here it is. He's got it all.
That's perfect.
I think we just leave it like that and make it look like Andy Tate's next to Andy Tate.
That's good. I like it.
Can you lower your shoulders to line it up with the shoulders of the guy in the picture, Adam?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yo, it fits perfectly.
There you go.
You are nothing. You are a fool. You are a waste of time.
Good night.
There you go. Andy, we've got to kick off in 15 minutes. We'll start doing score predictions. Get your score predictions in at home. Score and scorers as well. What's going to happen? Are we going to get the 2 goals? Are we going to mess it up? What's happening?
I think we're going to do it. We've got to do it. We've got the bit between our teeth. I don't fear nobody. This is a typical European night. As big as this is the biggest game as the 1991 Cup Winners' Cup final, as Jay would say.
Biggest game in United's history when you look at it. Basically, it wins 3 games at once.
I know.
If we win this game, we win 3 games at once. That's never happened before.
This is basically you go through to the knockout round. So I rather like just get the 2-0. Over the years, we've done it in Europe. We've got the results and that. We've won by 2 clear goals and got through in other competitions as well. So we've done it in League Cups. We've done it in Europe as well in the past. So I think 2-0, 3-1, and like I say they've got about 7 players out. So I don't know where they are in their respective league, but yeah, they're going to be problems. But I think United got enough in the tank to do it.
Yeah. David Moyes, Derby.
Oh God, he managed them as well, didn't he? Van der Beek quote.
Andy, that's not for you.
We've got a Van der Beek quote as Andy's teased so seamlessly.
Say what you see, Andy.
Donny Van der Beek.
Oh, fuck yourself, San Diego.
Fucking hell, yeah. San Diego.
I remember that.
Eric Ten Hag has been talking about Donny Van der Beek. Why have I selected Donny? I like how he's like posed it as a question to himself. Why have I selected Donny? He's back. And we also have some problems in the front line. So this is his moment. He can take his moment. No, he has to take this moment. I know he can do it.
You got to back your lads, haven't you? You can't keep, like I say, he's backing them all the way. He's giving them chances. If you fall out of line, you'll be punished.
I like that. I really like that. John,
Can we just bring the few comments asking for the team? So if you could bring that up again for the.
yeah, we'll get the team up.
Excuse me.
We just have to let me read this quote quickly first. He says, "From the number 10 position, he can be dangerous playing between the lines, getting behind, and a good counter press. So I want to see that." We bring the team back up. But I mean, that seems like it might be incorrect now because obviously he's saying like from the number 10 position, so probably we'll see Ericsson and Van der Beek switch there.
Right.
Get your score predictions in at home still. I'll go through those in a second. John, give me your score prediction. What are you thinking for this?
I'm actually very confident. I'm thinking we could do them 3-0. I think we could do it.
It's jet lag talking that, innit?
No, for real. No, for real. Like, this is the perfect. One thing that I really like about Erik ten Hag's first season right now is that he knows how to be ruthless, and he also knows how to take chances, and he also knows how to put his hands around the shoulders of these players. I think man management, he's been fantastic, and for him to play Donny van de Beek in such a big occasion, it's the perfect blend of taking a chance versus reaping the rewards and the benefits of what could potentially come Manchester United's way if we do take the result. And I think this is such a good. It's almost set in it's almost destiny that we take a win here. I just feel so confident today. I think we could do 3-0.
It's like that 8 Mile, innit? This is. You got to take your chance now.
Yeah, yes, sir.
For Donny, like Eminem would sing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that.
He did sing about Donny van der Beek a lot.
There's Donny on his sweater already.
Oh,
I think that's what it was. Was that right?
Yeah, you're right.
Score prediction, Adam.
4-0 again.
Oh, okay.
Twatting him.
Everyone's so confident. Starbug says 4-0.
Let's go.
Mr. NLWT says 0-0.
Nah, don't do that.
We're getting 3-0 Man United, Van der Beek, Ronaldo and Ericsson. Bloody hell, I love this. Tina Tellefson Tatoka says up the Paddock with Casemiro alongside Donny with Casemiro. What? Casemiro is a BMW and McTominay is a Lada. Score 4-0. Casemiro, Bruno, Ronaldo and Ericsson. That's the dream, innit? That's all the top boys right there getting a goal. Bruno, Casemiro, Ericsson, Ronaldo. Look at these. Rajat says 5-1. Kalito says 1-1. Film Fat Boy says 6-0. Psychedelic Man 2-0. Bruno and Garnacho.
Are you calling our subscribers Fat Boy? Only for that.
I suppose I am, yeah, but only because they called themselves that first. Brylan says 4-0. How is Rashford on the bench? Is he sick? He's just rotating. He's just resting him by the sound of it. He said that there's a lot of games coming up. He's going to be massively important. Just dropped him, or he's resting him, or he's going to bring him after at half time. And
he's got one eye on Sunday as well.
This is the first start for Donny van der Beek since December the 8th, 2021 against Young Boys.
I don't even want to think about that trip to Young Boys. Oh my God, that was the fucking worst.
What happened there again?
I don't remember.
No, I think this one at Old Trafford.
This one's at Old Trafford.
No, the first one we lost.
Yeah,
we lose that. I can't remember.
I was there.
I can't remember last
That was crazy. Yeah, and I tried to send oh my goodness, that was the first time I've ever seen Cristiano Ronaldo score live. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka got red carded. And then in the 90th minute or some stupid shit like that, they scored. We were supposed to be let out first.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka was like
the pass
lunging
back,
tackle halfway along.
It was a pass back. I can't remember who it's from, but they scored from it. Yeah.
Oh, it was like 90th minute, and then they locked us in there for like 20 minutes, and all you can hear is just, I don't know, they were doing the Icelandic thing. They were like celebrating, screaming, and the players running around their AstroTurf. And when we got out, I was trying to film the match review and send it to Jay, and I was getting like rushed. Little people behind me shoving me, pushing me, both sets of fans. It was insane. I had to run it was like an hour's worth of attempt, and I had to walk all the way across the stadium to a different car park in the middle of nowhere, filmed it, sent it, and I was like, holy shit, what just happened? I mean, the experience was great. That was the first time watching Man United playing the Champions League, but wow, that was where I lost faith in Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It was just such a shit moment to get red carded.
Isn't it mad that Ten Hag just...
His days are numbered. He's just picking up a wage now.
He tried.
He doesn't even talk about him.
No. I know. It's just like
I think he has been injured as well, which don't help.
He has, but it's like he acts like he's not there, doesn't
£50 million.
But that's what you want to see in a Manchester United manager, don't you? Like if he would just absolutely just go, like ape shit, just starts like shitting on everybody and just being an absolute dickhead, then I'll be like, all right, yo, Eric's got to chill out. But he shows the perfect blend of ruthlessness and like, you know, showing love and giving them the support when they need. I'm all for that.
He's one of them where actions speak louder than words.
Exactly.
Where he will build you up in the press and he'll speak positively about you.
Right.
He keeps his dirty laundry behind closed doors. But look at today, we don't pick Maguire. That tells you all you need to know.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like
there's a lot. He knows what's riding on it. That's why he's not played him. He's like, he played well Sunday, but he's still ring rusty.
You see Casemiro's quotes the other day. Oh,
about Ten
I
Hag.
love that, man.
That was beautiful.
I love Ten Hag, you know.
I
genuinely have fallen in love with him.
Yeah, he's just great, isn't he?
Just a proper bloke.
He's obviously
Even if we lose today, it's like, all right, we've got Ten Hag, he'll be all right.
So what? Yeah.
Next
so
game,
what?
we'll be on it.
Bring it on.
Who we got this weekend? Villa.
Yeah.
Villa, then Fulham.
I hate Unai Emery's first game, and it's us.
Can I ask a question? Do you think we'll ever get 3 o'clock this season? Because I've seen the fixtures for January, and it ain't happening anytime
Have we had a
soon.
3 o'clock yet?
Nope.
We might not.
Yeah, we very rarely
Nope,
get
I don't think we'll get one this season due to TV commitments. And let's say we're in this, but at the end of the season, if it carries on, it's got to be looked at.
Well, we had a game the other day. I weren't even on TV.
Once you combine the fact that we're in the Europa League,
I know, but City, Liverpool,
fact that they want us
Newcastle,
on telly
Tottenham,
every week.
Arsenal have had twice as more 3 o'clocks than us.
Yeah.
It's got to be looked at the end of the season because it's.
But I think what he said's right. When you play on a Thursday, you're never.
I know, but you can still have a couple of 3 o'clocks, and then at the last minute it's moved.
Yeah. Luke Oru says, "Man like John Shin" with the handshake emoji.
Why don't you just shake his hand?
The British way. Yeah.
Not the American way, no.
Two Wheeled Story says, would a win tonight go down as an Eric Ten Hag masterclass?
1,000%.
I think it would. Italian
Go on,
job.
Another day in the office. Another day in the life of the best manager on the planet.
Nice.
Nice paella to celebrate after, then go home.
Yeah, San Sebastian looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Jealous of all the people over there.
I know a few lads have gone over. Very jealous.
I had so many people tweeting me like, why the hell would you fly to Manchester instead of flying to San Sebastian?
Because he's one of our crew. What's the problem?
Yes, sir.
What's the bloody problem, people?
The Red Rising with the super chat says 3-0 Cristiano hat-trick.
I don't know about that.
No, but he might have a point. He's Casemiro's played there in the past. They know that ground. Ronaldo knows that ground. So who
He's got a
knows?
ridiculous record against Sociedad. I think it's like 15-10 or something like that. Someone will correct me in the comments, but he has got more goals in games than against Sociedad, which is just ridiculous, isn't it?
How can you have that against anyone, really?
Ronaldo
When you played more than 2
I
games.
think I remember saying to someone the other day, like, Ronaldo could go somewhere and score 20 goals a season. And I thought, that's a massive drop-off. And then I thought, hold on, 20 goals a season is fucking good.
Yeah, it is.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, being able to guarantee someone 20 goals a season. That used to be you were a top striker back in the day.
Yeah.
If you got 20 goals in a season.
I know.
And now,
And then it
like,
just went
him and
ballistic,
Messi just broke it.
Yeah.
You could even argue Lewandowski and that, but when you...
It's the
didn't
next
Messi do, like,
generation, innit?
70 goals in one calendar year or something
I think
like
it was
that.
83, wasn't it? In 2012. Most.
Ronaldo got 44 in 08.
Some football teams don't score that in a season.
07, 08,
Sorry.
didn't it?
Messi in
90.
2012 got 91 goals.
In 2012?
In the year 2012, so obviously at the end of one season, the start of the next.
And they won the Champions League that year. No, they didn't. I don't think they did. They won La Liga.
Oh, we didn't win it.
He scored 91 goals.
Bayern Munich
That's
won it.
just-
And-
We're never going to
Chelsea
see
won
anything
it. Chelsea
like
won
that.
it.
Actually, we say that, and then Haaland comes along.
No, but I think people are blowing up Haaland too much. He's literally 1 or 2 injuries away from just like ruining his
But isn't
potential
everybody
record.
1 or 2 injuries away from ruining their potential?
True, but that is true. But I mean, Messi's been injured a couple of times. Ronaldo's been injured a couple of times, but they score massive goals. They have their record that speaks for it. I mean, I'm not saying that Haaland is never going to do that. Of course, he's probably one of the most. If we had to pick a player right now that would and get anywhere near that record, it would be Haaland. But I just feel like people are sort of overblowing his status, especially in the Prem. I don't know if people see him in Dortmund. There were many times where stretches where he was injured out and he was out for a while. I think that could probably.
That's the one thing, because Ronaldo and Messi, neither of them have never been considered injury
Right,
prone.
exactly.
Could never call any of them either injury prone. Whereas Haaland, you could have.
Right.
He's missed his sort of double-digit games.
Can you imagine a World Cup final between Portugal and Argentina? The absolute world will go into meltdown.
I'd love that.
Who'd you vie for? I'm Ronnie all the way.
All the way, of course.
Ronnie against Messi
in the World Cup.
Final.
Oh yeah, I go.
There was a report.
But then basically that's not Ronnie against Messi for us. It's Ronnie against Martinez. To be on Martinez.
Oh yeah.
Versus Martinez, isn't it?
And Garnacho's team.
There's a good chance they could.
I want Ronaldo to win it.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
I also want Messi to have one as well, but I'm not as emotional.
No, but Ronaldo's done the set, and he's won a tournament.
We could have wore our red shirts today. This is pathetic. I hate all of this. Did you watch Marseille the other day?
Didn't they have their away
Tottenham were
shirt?
in blue, and Marseille were in white. I was confused, bro. Marseille scored, and I thought Spurs had scored.
Yeah.
It happens it happens occasionally where I think City did it once. We were looking at some highlights the other day. City had their away kit on at home playing a game.
It's because I think they have contractual commitments to wear it X amount of times.
Right.
Bullshit though.
It is bullshit, but
I don't like that away kit. It looks like slime and that Ghostbusters.
I think it's quite good for that reason.
do you remember the black kit we had back in the day with the green in it? There's that green in it. That was a really nice kit under Fergie's years.
It was.
And the training gear was all green, like lime green. The goalkeeper's kit was really nice. Yeah. What's your favourite United kit, Danny?
Ever. 2009 blue third kit.
Have you got a lot of kits? United kits?
Yeah, obviously when I was a kid, I had smaller ones. I recently purchased that.
Wait, were you telling me you were smaller when you were a kid than you are now?
Beckham one with 24 on the back. That cost me.
Oh, nice.
Vintage. I bought an R9. Well, kind of Romario wore number 9 at the 94 World Cup. But then after that, Ronaldo wore number 9 and I bought that 94 shirt. So good. So nice. I also bought a Ronaldinho shirt from 02.
That is such a good.
That kit,
that is crispy.
So I've got that kit with the Champions League winners badge on it and that. And then when I went to the airport after the what final was it? So we won it in 08 and then we had a final in 09, didn't we?
Yeah.
So after the 09 final,
09 was Rome. Yeah.
I went to.
By the way.
You can get a shot of that.
Damn, Ronaldo looking like a snack there.
It's the one Ronaldo scored goals against Arsenal in the free kick.
That's what I was about to say. That's all I think about.
Wasn't that against Arsenal?
I got that shirt signed at the airport by like Wes Brown, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and all that. And I had a picture with Thomas Kuhn.
Do you know what's also good? It's the same kit, but it was the next season. The black version of that.
I've got that.
With the red
I've got that at home.
That reminds me of Tevez. Wasn't that the year before, bro?
2008, that one, yeah. So that was 2008, the black one, and 2009. Oh, that's good. 2009 was the blue one. I prefer the blue one, but the black.
Look at that.
Love it. Beautiful.
Really good.
Show you a picture of me.
What's your favourite Man United kit, John?
I have so many, but the one that I probably would have to go with is the 2010-2011 one. I think from an aesthetic perspective,
home kit?
Yeah, the home. I think from an aesthetic perspective, it's not that pretty, but it just has so much like sentimental value to me.
That's just Wayne Rooney in a kit, isn't it?
That Waza was on a madness.
Such a Wayne Rooney
that
kit.
Is
That.
Yeah. And honestly, that one, that was the season where Park Ji-sung went crazy. So.
Yeah.
It's Rooney walking through the airport and I'm at the back being a proper nerd.
Oh, that's you.
Please sign my
How
shirt.
old are you there? You look about 14.
2009, so
20. You're 20 on that? Fucking hell. It's no beard.
I never used to have a beard, did it?
Yeah.
I used to be one of them guys that say, I don't want a beard. As soon as I get a beard, I just shave it off.
Yeah. Then when Jay had a beard?
Yeah. Do you know what made me laugh?
That was the worst beard I've ever seen. He looked like a fella out of Alvin and Chipmunks.
Hey, I had a beard, right? And then I had it through lockdown and I kept it. Then me and him were talking. I think so. Walking down the road, do you remember?
Yeah, and I forgot.
I shaved it off and I said something about shaving and you went, oh, I thought you looked different. Yeah,
you're not used to seeing him with a beard, innit?
I changed during lockdown. I know I'm carrying a bit of timber, but I put on a lot of weight and had that beard.
How much did you put on?
About 4 stone during lockdown. And I was running as well. I started running.
I try and put weight on and I fucking can't.
I went from 11 and a half to something like 15.
Addicted to
Toblerone. Yeah, I drove to Dundee in my bare feet. Nah, do you know what it is like?
And got addicted to cheese.
Because I was cooking, with the kids and everything.
But were you cooking lard?
No, because I don't eat properly. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd skip meals because you're working and stuff. And
I didn't know you put that much on.
Yeah, but I put on like a lot because I was constantly not constantly eating, but eating my normal meals and then snacking because you're in the house all day with the kids and stuff and whatnot. And then I started running towards the end of lockdown, but that didn't really start taking effect until I remember watching myself doing the news outside Old Trafford. Just after lockdown, thinking, hell.
When you say watch yourself, do you mean like an out-of-body experience?
Yeah. Flew up,
Powered by quavers and swirls.
KFC.
Right. Floated up
The game's kicking off.
Oh shit!
Come on!
Oh shit!
Come on, United. Can we get a bit of
Watching a
volume?
game with John Shin.
Yes, sir. This is
elite.
insane.
This is Mendes.
Better fucking win.
I've only ever seen John Shin before today on American soil.
Really?
Yeah, Chicago, and
Foskers.
And New York.
Oh, I'm one of those people that people ask what watch they're wearing. Norfolk and Good says, Joe, tell me what watch you're wearing. This is a Casio.
Casio?
It's an orange Casio, and it costs about £9.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice watch.
Yeah, it's just a pretty sort of stylish timepiece.
Who's their manager, bro?
Yeah.
I think it's not Duncan Ferguson, is it?
No, it's not.
Sociedad.
Kevin Campbell?
If they score early on, game over.
Really? He's changed him.
Yeah, just
It's Emmanuel
Kevin Campbell lives out in Manchester, doesn't he?
There you go, that's weird.
Oh, Ten Hag.
Sexy.
Marry me.
Jay, give me a score prediction, please.
I'll stick with 2-0.
Nice.
I think we'll do it. I have faith in Eric.
I'm going to stick with 1-1. I hate to say it. I tell you what, though.
We need that.
Because we have to win by 2 goals. We're going to see an exciting game here because we might as well go for it. If we're 1-0 down,
That's never a pass back, you dickhead.
Yeah, you fucking.
We might as well go for 3.
Yeah.
Like, we can't go out. We're already qualified. So
But it's nice to see Sociedad are kind of coming out here.
Yeah.
Like, pushing up.
But then we say that, but then we ain't got Rashford on the pitch, who is the best player we've got dealing with the high press. That's not a pass back.
Do you think once Martial's back, Ronaldo's fully gone out of the team again?
Yeah. Like Maguire. Like he plays, but he only plays when other people aren't fit. I think as soon as Martial's back, as soon as I think even Sancho,
Sancho as well, yeah.
I think as soon as they're back,
because if Sancho is in form, I think too much has been made of his lack of form, by the way.
I agree.
If he is in form, you could play him and play Rashford through the middle. Do you know what I mean? I think a front three of Anthony, Sancho, Rashford's better than any with Ronaldo in.
Yeah.
Lovely bit of noise that.
It was.
Sorry.
Supposed to.
They just have their own conversation.
Sorry, no, it was
sending notes back and forth.
I was just saying.
Fucking school.
I was saying, why have I sent that to this dickhead again?
John Shin, you can't say that.
Sociedad having all the ball at the minute.
Sausage dad.
We all expected this kind of start, though. At home, they're always going to want to play high intensity from the beginning, try to get a goal to
Why you got to sausage dad?
It's a real sausage dad. What?
What are we having tonight? Richmond. Real sausage, Dad. No, it's a
Richmond's not real sausage.
Yeah, it's when this character's only ever eaten plastic sausages before. Do you like pepperoni?
Nah. For scumbags, that is, you know.
Yeah, like.
Oh. Nah, I've had one before. I like cheese strings.
Same
thing, innit?
What is your favourite sort of like elongated food? Like a length.
That's a crazy question.
What's your favourite long
What
food?
length do I love the most? Good question, Joe.
Ice
Yeah, I
pop?
have to go. Ooh, a tip top's good, isn't it?
What's that?
Tip top.
Is that like an ice pop?
Tip top.
Like a Mr. Freezy?
Yeah, Mr. Freeze, tip top.
Mr. Freeze was good.
You don't call them tip tops around here, do you?
Is tip top just a name for ice pop?
It's called tip top.
Tip top.
What's your favourite long food?
Spaghetti.
Nice. You put
Out of the box, that's a good shot.
By itself.
Yeah.
It's like, remember Queen's Nose when the geezer wished for spaghetti and he just kept growing in the bowl? Do you remember that? Do you used to watch Queen's Nose?
I used to love Queen's Nose.
wow.
Behind the desk, anyone watch Queen's Nose?
Queen's Nose was about
You
a girl who
scumbags.
found a 50p, and if you rubbed the Queen's nose on it,
Got wish.
she could get wishes.
Yeah. Would you rather Queen's Nose or Bernard to watch?
Queen's Nose.
I don't.
First wish, give me Bernard.
Bernard was a prick,
bitch.
wasn't he?
Ah.
Yeah.
He used to
remember
stop
Bernard's
it, go into the shop, take a loaf of bread and pay for it. Bruv, why are you stopping time if you're just going to go do your shopping
maybe he
as
just had
normal?
social anxiety, and he didn't want to be in a hustle and the bustle of it all. Maybe he just wanted a silent shop to himself.
He didn't deserve that power.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
What would you have done with that?
Stopped it, robbed the shop blind.
Yeah.
If there's anybody in the comments who's just as lost as me, get in the comments.
These
let
are
me know.
two children's TV shows from England from the sort of early 2000s.
Oh
late
wow!
90s.
Oh wow!
Side netting. That was close, that. Is it offside? Late offside?
Marino there, captain.
You're a big fan of all these, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
He's well off. He's well off. He's miles off.
That's all you're hearing, isn't it? 6 yards offside.
Fucking 10 yards off, ref. Drive a bus through that gap, ref. Fucking hell. It's literally like a fucking fraction.
My favourite ref was once who was playing a game, and I was proper serious when I used to play every week. I remember went, ref, how long, ref? And he went 7 inches on the flop.
Wow.
Went, for fuck's sake, man, how fucking long left in the game?
It's a shame.
I also got sent off once for calling a referee
on the flop.
A Lionel Blair looking motherfucker.
Lionel Blair looking motherfucker.
Yeah,
Great work. That.
What, straight red?
Yeah.
That's not really.
I think it was partly to do with the tackle that I did as well before then.
Okay. And the punch you threw.
Watch this Lionel. It's fucking 2 foot.
Great work there from United.
Best first touch in football, I'm telling you. It's absolutely
nice work.
Absorbs it.
That wasn't very good, man, Ronnie, though.
Just because
it's like booting a Ronnie doing it, man.
It was a shit pass by Ronaldo.
Yeah.
No.
He does loads of
He's
them.
not on Shaw's level.
It's like you don't want someone else to score.
No one in the
I know
team
he
has got
doesn't.
the first touch of
nice work there.
Yeah, go on.
Joel Morris with a super chat says the best kids TV show is 50-50 or Get Your Own Back.
Nah, I vaguely remember
50-50 was very good. Dave Benson was also very good in Get Your Own Back. So Get Your Own Back was like,
why have you got rid of the Phillips?
Is that what?
Great pass.
Phillips.
Why denying his?
My dad always farts when my mates come around. I want to get my own back. And then you gunge him. I always wanted to get gunged.
Nice tackle there.
I'd kill for a good gunging.
Yeah, I'd love a good gunging.
Yeah.
You asked your missus for one of them, didn't you? Over there?
Gunge me up, I said.
Did you get gunged up?
Well, what we did is we filled the entire bottom floor of the house with 8 inches of gunge. And I just slid down the stairs all naked and greasy, straight into the gunge hole.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Fill the gunge hole.
So you shouldn't speak about it like that.
Why?
In that tone.
Nah, it's fine. I'd love a basement full of gunge. Do you know do you know on Home Alone?
Can't call.
Do you know on Home Alone when the basement's full of water and he's wading through it trying to get away from the wet bandits? You know the scene.
Yeah.
I'd love it if that was full of gunge instead and it was my house.
Nice work, Bruno.
Instead of Kevin McAllister's next door neighbour's house.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right. Real Sociedad have had all the balls so far.
50-50. What one was that again?
That was the one.
But
Where there was 2 teams, a yellow team and a blue team.
Like red pepper, yellow pepper. Red pepper, green pepper.
Red tomato, green pepper.
Like that.
Ready, steady, cook. No, this was 2 sort of shelves, not shelves. What's it called when seats?
I can see the logo
when
in my
seats
head.
go diagonally.
Tiers.
2 tiers
What is
of
happening?
children.
Right.
And it goes like and automatically picks one of them, and they have to face each other in a little task.
That was it. I remember the logo was like blue and yellow tablet.
Yeah, blue and yellow tablet,
okay.
Good
like
switch.
a Ukrainian flag tablet.
Yep.
Fucking fantastic that.
Did you see that
I'm
picture of that
nervous.
football stadium which said, "We stand with Ukraine," and then there was a sign next to it saying, "No standing."
Yeah, I saw that.
That's great.
Great pass.
That was a good pass.
At least one of us is watching the football, eh? Oh, Ronnie, you're not going to get that in the box.
Well done.
Sweet cheese.
Fantastic. Come on.
That Garnacho
Garnacho.
there.
Go on. Oh, shit.
Ronaldo is not going to get a foul for that, is he?
The kit is nice, you know.
It is nice.
I think the
like-
collar makes it.
Let's have a look at this.
I think our red kit's nice as well.
There's not enough in that.
It's not really
He
anything.
might have pulled him, but it's not going to be given. Yeah, he did pull him, look.
It's light.
It's just, soft in it. Worth pushing the ref though. Sort of knocking at him. Maybe he'll give one soft one later on.
Nothing left for me to do
Give
but
it a
dance.
look at that.
I'm going to just dance.
Dallin
Got candy
covering
in
Luke
my-
Shaw on the left. How's that a thing?
Go on, Diogo.
That's the results for the other games so far.
We don't need to care about them, do we?
It's nice to know, but none of them affect United. No. But obviously, whoever goes through and all that, United could face in the next round.
See, in the opening 10 minutes, I think Ronaldo's seen the ball maybe 3 times, 4 times. This is the first one where it's been almost kind of like positive in terms of the return.
Yeah.
When the press comes high, they're looking to Ronaldo. He's got to stand strong and keep that, that contact from the Real Sociedad defense is shoulder tight, but he's got to be on. He's got to get that ball. He's got to recycle it.
Yeah, you can't just lose it every time the ball goes near him.
Seriously.
Ericsson. Donny's playing much further forward than Ericsson or Casemiro. Is definitely the number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. I think he's more suited to that role.
Yeah.
Especially more suited than Bruno. I think Bruno's a good 8, really good 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
think he's better in the 8.
No, I agree with that.
Because when he's in the 10, it's almost like, all right, I have to do something here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's got a right engine on him as well.
He's got an aggressive engine. Yeah.
And like in the last 10 minutes when everyone's knackered, he's not. He's running around like a lunatic.
Just playing right wing tonight, though, which is a bit mad.
Oh, do you know what? I was fuming with him against West Ham, though, in that last ball. Bloody hell. Oh, honestly.
Mate, when he could have slipped it to Fred.
Yeah.
But you know what I think happened? I was angry at that.
Turned around and
No, I think his passing lane got blocked.
Ah, right, okay.
So in his head, he's gone, if I pass this, it's getting blocked and we've lost the ball anyway.
Right.
So watching it back, it kind of made me...
I saw it at the time. I've not watched it back.
I did, and I saw the gap for Fred, and I thought...
Fred, that, and we're away. Do you know what I mean?
And there is maybe a part of him that could have played it earlier into the space because Fred was running there anyway.
Yeah.
But once I watched it back, I kind of thought, okay, maybe the lane of the pass was blocked.
We'll give him that then. Because I do like Bruno. I think he's having a good season, but that was one where I was like, oh my God.
I hate the way people talk about him like he's not a baller. Have you seen some of his first touches?
It's just stupidness. There's always been this thing, because Bruno came in with these ridiculous numbers, there's been 2 things, There's one where as soon as those numbers like tail off, people are on him. And there's also this thing of everyone says he's mint, so I'm going to say he's not.
Yeah.
Like I've seen the thing that you haven't seen. And it's like, well, he was scoring loads of goals and getting loads of assists because he was mint and he was carrying the team for ages.
Running around saying Smith Rowe was better than him and all that stuff. Exactly.
That's just ridiculous.
Mental.
Do you know what I mean?
No, he's obviously a great player.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's one of the best post-Fergie signings we've had.
Are the best?
Yeah, until recently, I think he was.
Ericsson's up there as well.
You know what I mean? Like the ones under Ten Hag have done well.
I think
the usual bunch.
I would say.
He's one that's certainly made, individually the biggest impact.
This is United playing out from the back against the highest line we've played out from the back against since the Brentford game, I'd say.
Great fucking switch. Well done.
Everyone we've played out from the back against since then. We didn't play out from the back against Liverpool, did we? We just played it long. Or played it short from goal kicks. And then since then it's been like Tottenham and Chelsea and teams that sit back a little bit more. But when De Gea's on the ball, there's men on all of our defenders immediately, which gives us no space. But we've done well there, played it out, kept possession. Are you nervous, Jay?
I'm not that bothered.
You're not?
I want us to win, obviously. I always want us to win. But if we don't get us the win that we need or the 2 clear goals, and we do have to play an extra tie, yes, it's annoying, but there's part of me that's like, okay, do you know what? We play Ajax or we play Barca. It's exciting, isn't
I'd love a trip to.
Do you know what I mean?
Like,
I'd rather we didn't have to, but I'm not going to lose.
Barcelona.
Yeah,
they got coffee shops as well.
Yeah, I'm a bit of that. We're having that a lot. We're having it.
Yeah.
You having it, John? Barca away.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
but I'm actually,
taking over.
No, we'd get Shakhtar away and we'd still lose. That's what it'd be.
Shakhtar's a difficult game.
That's what I'm saying. It's a difficult game, and it's
are
not really somewhere you can go.
Are they still a team that's full of Brazilians?
Shopping. Oh, that's a bad pass.
Why did Ronaldo not move though?
No, that pass.
He wanted it to feed.
But Ronaldo watched, like, he could have made. He knew it was a bad pass, and he just watched it. Whereas you attempt to stretch and get your foot on it.
Do you know I blame for that? McTominay.
Good point.
Now, if he hadn't took his hat off,
yeah,
he'd have been a bit warmer and he'd have made that pass.
Yeah, because he's probably lost a few brain cells due to the coat.
No, that really grinded my gears. I know it did.
Listen, I'm a big
really
fan
badly grinding my. I had to not tweet about
getting angry about things.
It's like, who do you think you are, bro? I'd love him to.
Oh, it's a great ball.
Try that to Casemiro.
Pass back.
He wouldn't know.
Get chinned.
Do you know what I mean?
Or Martin.
But he wouldn't, because it's all a thing, innit? It's all a kid.
Yeah, but it's all pretense.
Graduate.
It's all pretense.
Did you hear some of the things he used to do though?
I'd rather you 2-foot me, bro.
Horrific stuff went down.
I would rather you 2-foot me.
Yeah.
He used to literally
He was literally wearing leggings.
People up and, like, some of the stuff, was it Stoke who got done for it? Because some of the stuff they were doing was just like illegal.
Yeah. Like frat hazing type.
Yeah, it was. No, it was. I don't even want to say out loud what they were doing because it was that horrendous. But
really?
It was, they were like doing things that are just like, you're going on a register. What are you doing?
Good clearance.
Like, in the name of Bants. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it was horrible.
It's not Bants.
Nah, it's for the, you know, deserves to go on a scrap heap, all that nonsense.
Yeah, it does. Come on then. That's too easy, that.
It was weird then, because Donny kind of went like he was annoyed at something.
Yeah,
What was he annoyed? Was Ronaldo supposed to be doing that?
Ronaldo didn't.
What did you make of Donny in pre-season? We didn't see a lot of him, did we? When he played a couple of games, didn't he? Played against Rayo Vallecano, and there was one away on a tour. Was it Perth? I can't remember.
Yeah, he didn't play much, did he? Has he just been injured?
I don't know.
Has some? You know what?
It's been a bit weird, hasn't it?
Worry as well. You know when someone just doesn't play or doesn't, you know, disappears for a while. You never know if something's gone on in their personal. Obviously, it could all be football related.
Yeah.
And fine, comment on that. But it could also be something's happened in his private life. He had some time off.
Yeah,
you know, we kind of don't.
You know, we hear rumours, don't we, about certain players where something's happened and it's like, okay. Do you know what I mean? There was one or two players we heard that about. You know, obviously they're only human. It happens to people. So I don't know. It's just been a bit strange, hasn't it? Because even with Ten Hag coming in, it's not really happened for him. But then again, he might just have an injury as well. I feel like that did for Ghana, didn't it, in pre-season, getting injured and just missing those, especially when you saw Savage in it, just smashing it.
Yeah.
And it was just like
He just never got it back.
he had like, I think he had a couple. Well, what was it? One game and he did all right, but
yeah,
that's good. Oh, that's good pressure there.
Unfortunate that for him, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well done, Bruno.
Nice. Look at them. Such a high press from Sociedad. Oh, fuck.
Joe's nervous.
I thought
I thought that was going straight in the bottom corner.
Team being comfortable on the
finish.
Like De Gea the other day was playing some first-time passes to his fullbacks and that.
Yeah.
And I'd like.
Let's go. Come on, Ronnie, get there.
Go on, Ronnie.
That's a good fucking ball.
It is. Go on.
Come on, go on. Go on.
Yeah!
Yeah! Let's go, son! That's what I'm talking about!
Alejandro!
Good fucking pass.
Alejandro!
Really good finish, that, isn't it?
That's class. Oh, mate, look at United fans going mad there. That's sick.
You see, but that's what you want to see. You want the ball to connect to Ronaldo, and he needs to make something happen right away.
Eric Ten Hag giving instructions to Casemiro there straight away.
Smiling and just,
yeah, don't worry about it.
We'll do these boys. We'll do these boys.
5 Champions League.
Let's fucking go.
You all please, don't worry about that.
Sort in the back.
Yeah, behave.
Do you know what? This is a really good
Great
pass.
ball, great ball. Perfect pass from Ronnie.
Two great touches.
Yeah. And the
Top
finish.
Corner, phenomenal. Can't knock any of that. Great pass, Ronaldo.
Alejandro.
Just takes it into his stride perfect. Don't even look up, does he? Just knows where
Great
everything
finish.
is.
And you know what? Yeah,
Class that.
that's fantastic by Alejandro, by the way. But we heard in the summer, like, it could have been, like, I think the Athletic reported on it as well, that, you know, he missed a few games in pre-season because of being late for certain things and stuff like that. So, like, the manager's obviously kept him in the first team squad, which is a good sign, first of all. And now he's earned his way back into the team. I think there's positive sides, because especially for a kid of his ability, who plays for Argentina, who's must have an agent who gets calls from, like, all these different clubs, let's be real.
VAR.
Way.
Don't even bother.
For what? Offside?
Oh, it's over.
Check over.
Check over.
And, like, you know what I mean? Like, he could be someone like, oh, you know, just be a dickhead and I want out. Do you know what I mean? And he's worked hard. He's got back into the team. I like that.
It's a great goal.
Ten Hag seems to be cultivating this environment of work hard, play well.
Yeah.
You stay in a team.
Yeah, get real.
It seems to be quite a sort of logical and consistent set of rules he has, doesn't he? Where it's like, if you fuck me about, you're out for a game.
Yeah.
And then you're back. And if you fuck me about again, you're out for another game, and then you're back. Like, Ronaldo's done it. Garnacho, by the sound of it, something similar happened in pre-season. Like, but you're back, and then once you're back,
No grudges held, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, perfect.
It's good that.
Good awareness there from
Great
Dallo.
goal from him.
Yeah, really good. I didn't see quite how we got to Ronaldo. What happened there before that? I missed that.
I got this camera in my...
Yeah.
I feel like I'm that good at shit.
Yeah, he's in here with them pillars.
Oh, good tackle that.
Just keep stretching.
Nah. What's that?
Smalling down it. I remember once at Everton.
It's weird, I like that.
I was arguing with someone about Chris Smalling. That's just giving me a flashback.
What were you arguing that he's the greatest defender you've ever seen?
They were saying he's good, and I was saying he's fucking useless at right back. Look how he runs. It's like a giraffe.
Did when Phil Jones used to play centre mid for a bit?
No, he was good there.
He was good there.
Played against Madrid.
Yeah, he was man marking
It
Ronaldo.
was like 20
Danny Welbeck and Phil Jones against Real Madrid were class.
You know what fucked us as well? Like, this sounds crazy, but Phil Jones got injured, didn't he, against Reading or someone between the Madrid games. He brought in cleverly. And just, honestly, we missed him.
Drop Rooney.
Yeah. It was weird. You know when Nani got sent off, he waited ages, Fergie, to bring Rooney on. He should have brought him on straight away because cleverly he was dead on his feet as well. And we just got overrun, man.
And I tweeted him for that.
Tweeted him for that. Nothing abusive. It's an Andy Tate classic, that. We'll be hearing from Andy again at half time as well, getting his thoughts on it. So
if you have any questions for Andy, feel free to get them in.
Yeah, man.
So what year was that game? That was 2013 or was it in 2012?
The Real Madrid game?
Yeah.
It was Fergie's last year.
Yeah, so it would have been the 12-13 season.
March, April 21st.
So it's like 9 years ago.
Late as April. Probably a bit early,
March?
I think. Maybe March, yeah.
So 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And Wayne Rooney seemed like he was sort of...
Shit.
A little bit past his best by then, didn't he? It was just...
Fergie's last season, yeah, I think that's it.
He was 28. That is insane, isn't it?
Fergie and Rooney's relationship also was on the rocks.
Soured, didn't it?
Right.
So I think that's what Fergie went. Fergie dropped Rooney in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his last interview where he went, he wants to leave and all that. Rooney had never even handed in a transfer request then. Fergie kind of
fucked it about.
Done him.
Thing is, I don't think Rooney gets enough credit for that last season because people go, oh, he was off the boil and all this stuff, right? Van Persie comes in. And Rooney's told your job is to give it to him, and he does that. When Van Persie went, was it 11 games without scoring?
Yeah.
Rooney did score, including some winners as well.
What did Fergie say to give it to Robin Van Persie?
Yeah, it was though, wasn't it? That was his thing. He said like, everyone's job is to give him the ball. And like, sounds crazy, but you know, Van Persie was like, I can't believe I'm, going to United and the manager's saying this to everyone. But Rooney never spat his dummy out and was like, what's all that about? He got on with it and he did a good job of it.
He sacrificed himself a lot.
Yeah,
wow. I think he still became our top goal scorer.
That's what I mean, man.
He's
like,
incredible.
Ronnie was top scorer when he was Rooney next to him. Berbatov was top scorer in the Premier League. Top scorer, yeah. Saha was banging him in. Van Nistelrooy, like, he was just a guy that was like, you know what?
It's almost like that sort of Karim Benzema type thing, isn't it? Where like he can. If he's your main man, he'll get you 30 goals a season.
Yeah.
But if you've got someone bigger and better, he'll take that role and he'll just be an assister. He'll get you 15, 20 assists or whatever. Like, I know Rooney never got 40 plus like Benzema did last year, but that similar kind of...
No, he
had a season like that where 34.
Yeah. The season we drew the league, City, he got 34, I think.
Valencia season that. Yeah. That could have been a huge... You know when he got that injury against Bayern Munich? That ruined our whole... Because we probably win the league and win the Champions League. And
you know what happens in that season as well? He's the reason we win the Champions League. He's the reason... His
probably gets Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, it's like, with England in 2004 where he got that knock against Portugal. Yeah. He'd have won us the Euros and he'd have been like, Rooney did it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's unlucky there with two injuries.
Let's not mention who it was because they're just clickbait merchants.
Great.
But they did like something yesterday, start, sell, bench.
Nice, Donny.
Like Henry, Rooney and Drogba. And the amount of people putting Drogba ahead of Rooney was just so disrespectful.
You can, if you prefer a certain type of player, you could make an argument for Henry over Rooney. You could make it.
Oh, no, Henry.
You cannot make an argument for Drogba.
I can't accept Drogba.
The only argument is cut final goals.
Yeah, his cut final goals record's ridiculous. But, if you look at him season by season, by any metric, trophies, goals, assists, Rooney, he's better than him.
Rooney also scored in the Champions League final.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
I think Moreno's dislocated his shoulder here.
Oh, really?
Moreno.
I don't know.
Them ones are painful ones,
Didn't look
we used to play cage football,
Yeah.
In college. Shout out Cadbury College. And I dropped. Yeah, Cadbury was right next to the Cadbury factory.
Could you smell the chocolate?
No, but you could from my dad's shop, my dad's office.
I bet you that was made so many people fat. Just that concept.
But yeah, I played in a cage, and as I've dropped, I've like grabbed the cage with both hands, and like, boom, like that, and both my shoulders popped, bro. It's fucked.
Oh.
I still get like pains in them and that. But like sometimes my shoulder will just go, ooh, it stops.
From that?
Like I was about to use the wrong word then, just going crazy.
Yeah, freaking out.
Yeah, I was about to say the wrong thing.
Starts losing its temper. We've got someone doing particularly like sort of fancy.
Have we got anyone from Navajo watching us?
Navajo?
So, yeah, Navajo. There's a ranch it's like a Native American region.
In Texas you're talking about?
Yeah. So I watched a documentary on Netflix called Untold. Unsolved.
Unsolved. Right.
Unsolved.
Got there.
And like it's about paranormal activity in Navajo and that, and they have rangers, and they're like, yeah, this shit's real. But it just intrigued me. Like, they were seeing like
ghosts and that.
Some people said they'd seen something that looked like a Bigfoot. Another thing was like a shapeshifter.
Big fucking.
And there was another thing that was like killing sheep. But you know the way it was killing sheep was like just ripping its thing off the back. Like it's ripping, like it's just ripping it off. And then there was like big knuckle signs in like this caravan, but the knuckle was like this big.
Oh fucking.
So if you're from Navajo, is it real?
Why are we stopping?
We didn't stop it there.
Took a fucking shot in the bollocks. It wasn't even a shot, even it was a pass.
That's the reason to stop.
No, it's not.
It is.
Stopping because he's hurt his balls. Come on. He's fucked. He's done his shoulder. His bollocks are all over the place. Knocking him about like a Newton's cradle.
Oh, sick. We've got some people. So AJ Raya Maghi says, I live 45 minutes away from the reservation.
Oh, that's dope.
Sick.
Nice.
Apparently our time is 8 seconds ahead. If we can fix that, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but
8 seconds.
It would help the people at home.
Gerard Piqué.
Yeah, are you talking about the Skinwalker Ranch? Yeah, something like that. Oh, Andy knows about it. I love stuff like that. Do you believe in the paranormal, Jay?
Nah, my dad does. He's been in that. He says he's seen like UFOs and that.
Wait.
No. UFOs and paranormal are different.
Oh, no. Right, so ghosts.
Like ghosts.
My missus into ghosts. She believes in ghosts. She said she saw a ghost when she was working in the nursery. There was a ghost that used to come in. I personally, don't.
Shall I tell you? You know me. I wouldn't lie to you, Jay.
No, you wouldn't. I don't think you've ever told me a lie.
I have seen my dead nan twice since she passed away.
Right.
And they've both been in similar circumstances. So basically,
not on video.
No. She's not on a YouTube.
Can I ask you one question? Don't say this the wrong way. Had you smoked anything?
I was a kid.
Right, okay.
So it wasn't last week.
Didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
I was a kid. I hadn't started smoking yet.
I'll say that as an answer.
I hadn't started smoking yet.
Yeah, okay.
So basically,
right, I'm not knocking you.
When I lived in Lazar's in my first house, my nan had just passed away. So 99 was also a great year for me, but it was also one of the worst years.
Great work, Donnie. Oh, nice work, Bruno. Good pass that.
Fucking pass that is. Who was that pass?
Bruno. Garnacho. Skinning.
Oh! Should have scored that one. It's a good chance from there.
Yeah.
Unlucky though. That was a great pass from Bruno.
Holy shit.
And so just after my nan passed away, my head fucked up. So I didn't go to school for about 3-4 months. I remember like my first day back, someone cussed my grandma, so I choke slammed him.
That's
like
horrible.
shit like that.
Horrible.
Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I was proper still unsettled, innit?
Yeah.
And one day at my house, bruv, I walked round the corner, and as I've seen upstairs, my nan's walked from that room across the thing, yeah. I've seen her, bruv. I seen it.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
And then I just felt fine about everything. Like I thought, she's still here, bruv. Are you all right?
Like it didn't scare you? It made you feel
it made me feel good. And then
Bruno is playing.
When I moved house, I didn't like where I lived. I hated it. The new house. I hated the area. It was too close to school. People, I didn't like people knowing where I lived and all that.
No.
And then that happened again. Same scenario. Walking up the stairs, see my nan walk past. And I was just blessed.
It's funny because I was having a conversation
comforting
with someone yesterday who experienced something similar. They lost someone and then they saw him. So I'm not dismissing it. And if you say you saw it, I believe you. I'm a little bit cynical myself, and I've never personally seen anything.
Yes.
No.
Someone says it's in my brain. Was I seeing things I just wanted to see?
Maybe, but that's all right.
If it comforted you though and stopped you struggling, or
but is it true
to cope with it? Then fair enough.
Because like you also hear a lot of mad shit like in India and stuff like that. Or like a lot of people say like don't go by trees after midnight, like at night and all that kind of stuff, because the jinns are going to be there.
Is it Haitians who see the dead?
Oh, they have that thing where they do Day of the Dead.
Yeah, no, but they see it's a common thing where they see the dead
and they have a day dedicated to
where it can happen where someone passes away, you think you see him, or you do see him or whatever.
Colin says he believes me.
No, man, I'm not
seen a few things themselves. Free Gold says it's in your head. Non-offensive YouTube channel says I don't stop talking. I apologise.
Non-offensive YouTube channel.
Shut the fuck up. Off my own channel then.
Non-offensive YouTube channel. So I'm just gonna slag you off.
Ooh. Apna Bidu says, boys, every culture has ghosts and spirits.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. 3 goals. I thought I saw my granddad after he died, but it was just someone who looked like him. No, there was no one upstairs. Like, that's what I mean. There weren't some random grandma walking upstairs.
Remember when you were on the No Rules show, shout out Specs? He was telling you a similar story. How you saw his mom.
His mom.
And she was
chest.
She was like, she was in her she had her shin pads and everything. She was doing like fucking like steps, like trying to warm up for a game.
Don't try and make sense of what Specs says, please. Go check out the No Rules show.
Shin pads. I don't think my nan. I can say with certainty my nan's never worn shin pads.
I don't think his mom wore shin pads either.
I can say that for certain.
He used to talk about his mate when his mate just put shit pads on him.
Sad. Real sad stuff. Are we just going to smash and grab this?
Well, it's not a smash and grab. We scored after 20 minutes.
Yeah, but we've barely had the ball.
Oh, you know what I think we need to do from the future? Move this TV.
I'm with you, bro. I'm always
central.
like this, mate.
The problem is it can't be in front of the camera.
I can't see 25% of the screen.
Maybe raise it higher?
We can move it round. We can do that.
I
now.
can't see Real Sociedad's left back.
You don't
Can we
need
move
to.
the telly around a little bit, please? So
Yeah, obviously not in front of the cameras, you loon. Put it on there. What can possibly go wrong?
everyone just looking at our back. Yeah, that's not going to be bad. PK's announced his retirement to that. Did you know that? But also, he's announced it. No, the other way. But he's announced it. He's retiring at the weekend. It's not like end of the season. His last game is this weekend.
He's still rattled over Shakira, isn't he? I would be too. If I lost her, I'd just go to pot. Yeah. But then, no matter who the woman is,
he's making big dough, and he got some
head
ties to Saudi Arabia where he's like, or involved with their.
He owns a football club as well.
Right? I don't know if it's Saudi Arabia or some rich country.
A bit more. Can you put it central? Is central okay?
Fine.
Not on ITV Central, but.
Is that what it's called in Brum?
Oh yeah, it's called
Granada, eh?
Granada, isn't it? Granada.
We've been on it.
Granada. Ford Granada.
Exactly.
What was your first car, Jay?
It was a Daewoo Matisse, and it's like a noddy
It was a
car.
horse.
It's a horse, yeah. It's a donkey.
The Iron Horse.
Keep Lemon.
You remember when the Iron Horse first was invented, don't you?
Yeah, I remember it well.
As it was called back in those days.
Look at all these youngsters.
Was it the Beaker folk?
Oh, do you drive, Joe?
Yeah.
Can you drive? John, you go on then. What do you drive?
Now I drive a Hyundai Santa Fe. But, no, it's nothing.
Hyundai Santa Fe.
Have you got a pinky, Joe? Little pink license?
What is that?
Little pink what?
Pink license.
License.
I know you got a little pink ring.
No, I haven't actually. I'm on my way to lessons.
You are
Well, I need to pass I need to pass the test to gain access to the lessons.
Right,
Wow.
okay.
But I haven't done that bit.
You have to do a test to get access.
Well, you have to fill out a form.
Good work there.
My first car was
That's
my dad's
clean,
Peugeot
bro.
307.
Right.
But then I was uninsured and crashed it, and he's fuming.
Yeah.
So then I had to buy myself a Megane.
Good work. Good work.
And it was green. It was horrible green.
Martinez fantastic.
And then you know what happened once? I was going to a United game. It was my first car. And I was on the motorway in fifth gear all the way. And then as I've got close to, there was no traffic. So as I've got close to Manchester, as you come off the A556, there was a queue. Luckily, there's a services just before that, because as I've gone to slow down and put my gear into fourth, third, whatever, my gear stick was stuck in fifth, bro.
No.
So I had to kind of crash park into the services. So I've come off the services and I just crashed into a car park.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck. And then I think producer Chris picked me up from there, and but it was just that was the end of that car. And then I seen someone driving it around ends.
Great fucking ball.
Later.
Okay, now.
Come on.
And then after that, what did I have?
Great bend.
Oh, unlucky.
He is playing well, isn't he, Bruno?
Yeah, he is.
He's unlucky with that pass, you're right.
Sociedad are going down really easy as well. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Every time there's any contact, they're rolling around on the floor. We just call them weasels.
Yeah. I hate all that.
Weasels.
You know what I hate, right? My biggest bugbear in football is when you'll get don't mind me, just that, and they roll around on the floor like they've been shot. Do you know what I mean? Just because you got touched on the face.
But I think what they're doing is, I think it's tactical. Every single one of them is just dropping like a fly.
They're not genuinely hurt. There's nothing wrong with them.
Because they're playing with such high intensity, I think they just need to reset really quickly, like that couple of seconds.
Have you ever met a weasel in real life?
A weasel?
Yeah.
What does a weasel look like?
It's like a sort of like
Is it like an otter?
It's like it's like a fancy ferret.
Good fucking clearance that.
Have I met one? Yeah.
I've never seen a weasel.
I don't know.
No, I ain't either. I've seen
I've only ever seen badgers dead on the road.
Really?
And pheasants.
Wanted dead on the road.
Called pheasant or peasant?
A pheasant. It depends. You could have seen a peasant dead on the road.
Pheasant?
No, I've eaten game hen. I haven't eaten game hen, obviously. What's the
That's
poshest?
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, just eating like fucking. What's the smallest bird you eat?
Good clear.
The smallest.
Would you eat a wren?
Oh, nice work.
Would you eat a wren?
Chaffinch.
Would you eat a chaffinch?
I don't know.
Oh God.
Seems a bit mean.
What's the weirdest thing you've eaten, Joe?
I eat
Nice work.
I eat it.
I eated a shark once.
I eat it.
Nice layoff.
We ate stingray.
Oh yeah, stingray.
That's the
was
weirdest thing I've eaten.
Overhead.
Eat it.
good. Kangaroo.
You sucked off a kangaroo?
I've eaten alligator. But alligator is quite common in like Florida.
Yeah, in the south. Yeah.
You like eat alligator?
Yeah.
Not us lot. The southern folk.
It's nice. Imagine just like a sort of chubby fish.
Chubby fish.
So it's slightly more somewhere between a chicken meat and a fish meat.
What's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
Stingray.
Is that? What did we have in Thailand? Was it scorpion?
Oh yeah, remember
that was probably.
Oh, I ate a scorpion.
Yeah, I ate one.
You was fucked up that day. Right?
We ate
you
I were. Me and him had to carry. I know, get me in trouble there. Me and him had to carry James Young to his taxi, didn't we? Because someone kept giving him Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, because you know.
At one point, he was like, I was holding him. The waiter came over, and you went out with a Jaeger bomb.
I was getting all the staff drinks. I don't know the security. I went, security, can I smoke in there? And he went, get me a beer. All right.
All the drinks came in like sandcastle buckets.
Yeah. I ordered a shot and got a bucket.
A bucket you get for like a sandcastle. All the drinks just came in that.
It was so funny.
Howsam Road, by the way.
Yeah, it was quality. It was a top night, that, to be fair.
That was good.
It's mad because like 3 weeks earlier I'd gone for a wedding and a stag do in Bangkok and Koh Samui. And when I was there, like, weed wasn't legal there yet. And then we went to Khao San Road and there was just ice cream vans and shit just selling it. Remember, it was mental.
Yeah. It just become legal like 3 days.
Oh my God, that was a gamble there, David De Gea.
I like it.
It works.
I'm here for it.
Shows his confidence levels, eh?
Yeah. He's been doing those crazy ones.
What do we think of Diogo Dalot's improvement? Do we think he has improved to a level where we can go, you know what, this is the guy we can potentially build into our first choice right back? Or do you still think we need a right back?
No. I think potentially he could be the guy.
Yeah.
I think he could be.
Win the Premier League winning.
Potentially, yeah. And I think Ethan Laird could be his backup.
No, I think we still need to sign one. I think he's one win away from keeping a competitor off the starting 11, and then he'll convince me, like, all right, this is the right back for the future. He's great. Don't get me wrong.
Not set in stone. I think he can. To answer your question, I think he can. I think over the last 18 months he's improved massively, and he's still only 23. Yeah. People think, oh, he's 23. That's it. The finished article. You're not.
Right.
He can, he can improve even more. And if he does improve even a little bit, I think he'll be good enough. I really do.
Satya Singh says, as a southerner, eating gator is frowned upon by people with functioning brains.
Nice.
Eating gator.
Great work.
Abdullah says, we're playing with 10 men because Van der Beek isn't getting involved.
I've not seen him touch the ball, to be honest. I forgot
Matthew
he was playing.
I think he touched it with his hand and then give away that free kick.
With a super chat, gotta read him out.
Super chat, you gotta read him out.
Says, Thai chokes on the... What?
Don't be that. We've been that for. We've been that for.
Says, John... What he says, Shin. We need
Head,
to know...
shoulders, knees and toes. Sorry, go on.
Which of Ten Hag's... There's a couple of questions here. So, which of Ten Hag's signings has the thickest legs?
This is you thinking it. Thick leg fam.
That's a great question. I think Casemiro's up there. He's got a pretty mean pair.
Girth.
Yeah, he's got it all. But none of them have wowed me just yet.
Do you know the thickest legs that I ever saw with Mark Hughes? Yeah, went to the cliff to get some autographs and stuff. I remember coming out and he had his socks down like on his ankles and his legs were like unbelievable. Tree trunks, man.
And then Matthew also says, what is the biggest difference between life in Manchester and New York City?
Is there any difference?
There's a bouncer on the door of Five Guys here.
Yeah, there you go. That's a start.
Unsafe, isn't it?
No. I mean, I haven't experienced Manchester enough to compare, but for me, I think definitely get more of a homier vibe here. I think Manchester, especially, I mean, and New York, especially in the city and like Manhattan itself, is just so chaotic and all over the place. I think this is like a happy chaos, whereas there it's just straight chaos.
Right. Bruce Bass says, saw my missus with another man in my bed, but all good because it was a ghost.
That's all right then.
Patrick Swayze, maybe.
Bruce Bass is a phenomenal.
Look for that, Diogo. Good.
A very American
Connect.
name, that, isn't it?
There you go.
Bruce Bass.
Bruce Bass is the conductor.
Tackles. Would you would you work in a fish tackle shop with Bruce Bass as your boss?
No, the novelty would wear off very quickly and I'd hate the job.
You're not like delivering maggots at 3 a.m. No. All right, fuck you then.
What's the word?
I used to go fishing when I was
Bruce Bass officially rescind your offer.
Yeah. Sorry, Bruce.
I used to walk down to this place as well and like take tadpoles out of the pond here and bring them in a bucket home. By the time I get home, they'll always be dead.
You're Jeffrey Dahmer.
Why were they dead? Because you stirred poison.
Because I'd be walking for 3 miles with a bucket, just fucking them up like this.
So I used to kill tadpoles for a laugh.
No, good work.
Great job.
Killing tadpoles bucket at a time.
Oh, I wanted to take them home.
Oh no.
No, fuck off.
Played Casa.
Good.
Oh, he's classic, Casemiro.
Fucking love this boy.
That's all, is he? Go on, Donage. Go on then, do something.
There you go.
That's a poor pass back.
Porpoise.
But you see then when the ball went, he kind of turned his back on it.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, you're right. Bruno did well there to win that
Bruno's
back.
pass was shit, granted. But try and win that back there.
Yeah.
Because you see how Martinez kind of understands, like we see Martinez and Anthony understand what the manager wants off him.
Oh, this is good.
You'd expect Donny to be in that position, wouldn't you?
This is good.
Go on, Ronnie.
This is good.
That's over.
Oh my God.
He had to score that, you know.
It's one-on-one. I know the defender made a bit of a mistake. This is Martinez with his pass.
Yeah, Martinez.
Oh, he's offside, isn't it? Is that lad playing him on, or is he off?
No, he's on, I think. He's on.
He got past the ball to him.
Oh, man.
I think he's just got to score that, you know.
He's missed that by a bit as
Danny
well.
Welbeck scores that.
Is it really?
Of course he does. Not even a question. Danny Welbeck gets that ball. They just count it as a goal straight away. Wait for him to finish it.
Yeah, they don't like golf where they give you a gimme.
Yeah.
It's not even in yet.
They
But
just
like,
stop. The ref blows his whistle and they just take the goal. Yeah, because there's no point.
You can have it from there.
Yeah.
Danny Welbeck's got the ball in the opposition half. Have it from there.
That was a poor decision from Diogo.
Get up, you sausage.
Real sausage.
Ooh. Oh, that's...
Now that's a... How bad do you have to be to retire at the weekend, like a quarter of a way into a season?
On a Thursday night, you're just going, I'm retiring on Saturday. What?
Gerald Piqué just fuck.
Like, I'm not announcing I'm retiring when, like, not tomorrow, the day after. What?
What do you mean? You've got 2 more years left.
What are you on about?
He might have gone down like this, like he wanted the weekend off. Manager said no.
Shit.
So you know what then? I'm retiring.
Oh, what a fucking foot, Martinez. Oh!
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh!
Double save. Double day.
Peak David De Gea there, bro.
Go on, David.
Class.
That is the best double save I've seen in a long time. Because that second one should go in. He should save this.
Yeah. That one.
That is a save.
It's his back.
I think it is
midriff.
His face.
I mean, he does well.
hip. I think it is hip.
That is a good save.
Fantastic save.
Here.
Oh, his face.
It's an header.
Face.
Right?
David De Gea. New contract or no?
Hey, we'll see.
There's reports this week that he would take a reduced wage.
He should and he will. I think he will.
Okay.
I think he's kind of at this point in his career. Just want to make sure.
Joe, you kind of said no there. Yeah. So you have the opinion, and you wouldn't be alone in this, that he shouldn't or won't be our number one next season.
I think we can get someone better regardless of wage.
Do you think we could possibly?
What's going on here?
Nothing.
They're looking for a ball.
There's nothing in that at all.
I think he heard something from the VR, maybe.
Oh, no
There's
one's
nothing.
It's his hand. It's a fucking Sociedad
No one's handballed
hand.
that.
Oh, is it the shoulder in the back by Luke Shaw?
No handball.
Nothing.
No, I think it might be Luke Shaw.
Yeah, I think that's.
Do you think if we get a new goalkeeper, and like he's good with his feet, but then he starts,
then
we're going to be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Depends what the wage cut is, because he's not going to go down to like 100 grand a week, is he?
It'll be about 250.
Too much. I think. I don't
But it's not, innit? Like it's football, innit? If you buy a new goalkeeper, you're probably going to have to pay him that.
What's
anyway.
that? Like a year.
250 grand a week.
$1 million a month.
So $1 million a month, so 12 million a year.
Yeah.
To keep him. I could live with that.
So Jay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's got more than that on his electric meter.
No, you're gonna spend like
your money.
You're gonna spend like
Give me numbers. What we're paying this guy?
50 million on a keeper.
Yeah, I'll write the check.
So
there you go,
Yeah.
2 million quid, lad. I can live with that.
Yeah, I can live with that. You know what annoys me, like the whole David De Gea thing?
Live with.
It's like when he's the biggest, highest paid goalkeeper ever and stuff like that. I just think that's a bit silly when he's got Dean Henderson keeping him out of the team and stuff like that. You think, what's going on here? Yeah. But he's been much more like his old self recently.
And Dean Henderson's stinking down at Forest.
Dean Henderson's just... Like, I used to love Dean Henderson.
Absolute hype merchant.
He's just lost the plot.
I told you he managed Joe Hart reincarnated.
Yeah, you did. You also told me Tommy Eaton would be our number one goalkeeper.
Yeah.
By Christmas last year.
By Christmas.
Could still happen.
By Christmas last year. Yeah, it could still happen. Hey, do you remember that game for Burnley?
That was a theory, okay?
Do you remember that game for Burnley? That's what you were building.
You were using hashtag Heat1.
Heat1.
Instead of heater.
Yeah.
First of all, other people were using that on my behalf.
Right.
You said it on videos.
Yeah. You can say a
No
hashtag
way.
video, doesn't mean you tweeted it.
I tweeted him about that.
Yeah.
This is
This
No,
is
I just-
this is
that
like
was the hair was
this
wrong.
is
Yeah,
like
that's
the Red
fair.
Lion versus the bloody swinging Sporring on a Sunday afternoon.
Talking about Fury Chisora, did anyone see Bry's video with Fury?
Yeah, I was chatting to my mate about this yesterday. Johnny Esco, who was over from Dubai, and he works in boxing and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, do you think it was set
Shout
up?"
out Esco.
No.
Yeah, and I was like, "Nah, that looked real to me."
I don't think
know
so.
you
Yeah,
know
that was
better than I
straight
do,
real.
'cause you know him.
No, Bry.
Have you spoken
Bry asked him to. Yeah. So first of all, Bry sent us the link in the kickoff group, and I was like, not the link, sorry, the clip. And in my head, I thought Bry's done something to deserve this. Like he's
Just for those who don't know, Brian being True Geordie.
True Geordie. I thought True Geordie's done something to deserve this here. Like maybe he's gone too far, said something wrong or whatever. But then when you watch the interview,
Gotta be clean here.
Fury's a miserable
Good ball.
bastard through the whole thing.
He's on it straight away, and he's
That's
on
a
it.
great pass by Bruno.
Yeah, I think United could be.
We gotta do something here. We gotta make this work.
Played.
Nice work.
Come on now.
Look again. Look again.
Slows it down, man.
That's
Sorry.
fine. We'll take it.
Played
Great
Casa.
work.
Played Casa.
That's fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Shoots on.
Just smash that shit. No, Donnie, you fucking muppet. You
He can't
smashed
shoot
that.
from there, but we
What are you-
can't. We got to stop
was
looking
poor
for
from Van de Beek.
Ronaldo. It's annoying, man.
I know it's trivial. Little things like that don't matter because I feel like he's on trial. Do you know what I mean? You have to show us something there.
McTominay's warming up. Oh, goody.
Goody. Go on.
Yeah, so I initially thought Bry's done something to deserve this. Trudeau's has done something to deserve this. And then you watch it, and Tyson Fury's just been a knob throughout the whole thing.
It's like he's got one on him straight away.
Yeah.
Like,
And the
quite
weird thing
early.
is because Bry and Tyson done a podcast a few years back, and it's one of the best podcasts I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really good. And they both go deep, and he talks about everything to him.
Yeah.
But I just think Tyson Fury's mask's slipping a little bit. I think he's kind of... I have sympathy for anyone with mental health issues, but I feel like he's used that to cover up a lot. He's kind of lived off that a little bit, and he's never really been the nicest person anyway. Do you know what I mean? He's the greatest heavyweight of his generation.
Do you think that?
But
I know it didn't come on till later, but the whole
Half-time, by the way,
Sorry,
just that's okay.
The Chisora thing, because he's not stupid, Tyson.
yeah, like who wants to see that?
No, he knows that he's not. Chisora's lost 5 of his last 10 fights or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Was it 7 of his last 15?
7 of his last 15. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like Tyson Fury, like you say, generational talent, and he's already beaten him twice convincingly. What is this? It's it's more or less a warm up for whether, if he does fight Usyk or whoever. So I get that, you know, but I don't know why he's getting annoyed at someone asking him that.
It's because he's so used.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because he must know it himself, like, deep down.
Frank Warren's the same. They're so used to people just tonguing their asses, bro. No one's ever held to account. You know, they always just kind of lick their asses and they want access again. Do you know, we know how it is, like, in this industry. Like, people don't want to lose access, so you kind of got to toe the line. It's like, for a fact, we weren't so anti-Glazer. Maybe the club invites, you know what I mean? It's
no,
like,
it's true.
Invite you to more things, so it's like...
You know, we'll happily not be invited to those things and keep...
But I mean, like...
slagging the Glazers off. Get it?
I thought Bry was right. I thought Tyson Fury was in the wrong.
Because I think you pointed out, Joe,
wants to see this fight.
Like, that is... you want to hear him being questioned about it. Like that. Saying, like, you know, listen, you're a, you know, bit of a legend, if not fully felt well, a legend. Derek Chisora, not so much, really. Is this a fight that everyone wants to see? Do you know what I mean?
It's just not, though, is it?
No, but I think he's, you know, like, heavyweights have always had fights, haven't they, like, in between bigger fights that aren't massive. You know, Muhammad Ali fought, like,
But he's always fighting Tin Cans Fury.
Yeah.
Outside the Deontay Wilder fights and the Klitschko fight, who has he really fought? Do you know what I mean? Nobody. Wallin and that. Like, Schwartz, I think. Like, if AJ fought any caliber of them fighters, he gets told about it. I think Tyson Fury's been cruising for a long time and he's been getting away with it, and he's going to get away with it again. I ain't paying for that fight. Fuck that fight. Hope Chisora gets filled in though.
Let's talk about Donny van der Beek.
Should we get Andy Tate on? If we go on to Joe and I'll swap.
Donny van der Beek has been...
I want to order a coffee.
All right, go on. You do that.
Go on then.
Go on, I'll have a mocha.
Is this more disruptive than... Go on then, get sat down.
Keep your hair on.
You alright?
I'm alright, yeah, fucking sort him out later. Fucking demanding whatnot.
You alright, bro?
Little office hussy.
Hey. Talk to him like that. I'm sorry about that, Andy.
What did you make that first off?
You won't be here.
Yeah.
That's twice.
Go on, Andy, let's go.
How many times?
You tell him.
Neither would you fucking laugher.
I know, but I'm not having a go at him.
I ain't had a go at him. I was having a go at you. I ain't even said out to you, Andy. But if I did, let's have it. So, what did you think of that first half?
I think we're in it.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a game. We've been bossing it. They've had like one chance, that double save, but we're in a hell of a chance of getting this result. I mean, Garnacho's goal was so sweet, and the pass
Everything about it was
everything was like...
Was it 3 touches? Every touch was perfect.
Yeah.
And then that finish.
Yeah, but Ronaldo should be making it 2-0. I mean, even Donny, he played a pass back. No, you put your foot through it and it's it. We should be 2-0 up, but we're still in it, and it's one of those. You stick a twist. They're nervous because they know. I don't think they will.
Because they don't know what to do now either.
I know they don't want to play Barcelona. No. They don't want to play any of the others, the dropouts. You know what I mean? They'll be on the same thing. But we're definitely in this game.
Joe, do you feel, because I know before the game you were feeling it could be a draw, do you still feel that out? Or do you feel like you've seen enough from United to make you believe that we can go on and get the 2-goal cushion win we need?
My prediction before the game was that...
Was it 1-1? Sorry.
1-1.
Yeah.
I said we'll go 1-0 up. So I was saying this to my dad on the way. I don't know if I said it. I said 1-1 on the preview.
You said 1-0 on the preview, and I think just
the way I thought it would go was United would score in the first half, then we would be pushing for the second goal and they'd get the killer.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Second half, we'd push on, we'd have more possession, we'd be controlling the game, and then we'd get the counter-attack goal from Sociedad. That was my worry. I don't know, because United haven't controlled the game. What have you make of that first half, John? Do you think... Does it feel... It's not like a comfortable 1-0, is it? Like, Sociedad have had a lot of the ball, but only really that one chance.
I think it was expected. I think we knew that Real Sociedad was going to press, but I think Manchester United definitely have what it takes. I predicted 3-0. I think we could definitely do 3-0. My only concern is now Donny van der Beek, because that chance, we talk about how chances are few in between. That chance where he dragged that pass back, and he was spot on. He needed to just lace his boots and just smash it.
That's confidence for you.
Exactly. That's confidence, but that's also a lack in character in some ways.
You could see Ten Hag as well. He's like,
right.
Donny, it'd be like that in the dressing room now. You should have put your foot through that, mate.
Right, and that's what I'm concerned about, is because now if for some instance we saw Erik Ten Hag in that camera, he did not look happy. If he pulls out Donny van der Beek, then I don't see a future for Donny van der Beek.
You could be right. I mean, if he changes it.
Like that's that moment that can. That's the moment.
That's the moment
that changes his trajectory, and he decided to drag it back. Which honestly, if he's going from an efficient perspective, sure, I get it. But from a character perspective, this is his position in this team, in this squad, on the line, and the fact that he tried to drag that back instead of smashing it with his left foot, albeit whatever, if it's not his strong foot, whatever. But
at least get it on target. I mean,
exactly.
Not to say it's going in, but yeah,
especially when there wasn't an obvious pass in there.
Was not.
Like,
he just chucked
marked.
it.
He just thought, I'll play it across because that's easier. I don't know.
Is he playing safely?
Yeah,
like Sancho does, just playing in a comfort zone.
But it's hard. But if we're playing devil's advocate, it's really hard for a player who's really just down on the ground
to make a decision.
And the lack in confidence, it's so hard for them to make it better.
Before the game, I was saying, Mac was asking me, what do you think of Donny van der Beek? Sorry, Joe asked me, what do you think of Donny van der Beek? And my answer was, it's been the same since he was Ajax. I don't know. And after those 45 minutes, he's not shown me anything. I just feel like I'm constantly having the same conversation about Donny van der Beek every time I'm asked. I don't know. He might be mint, he might not be, but he's not showing me much today to sort of prove anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sooner or later, you've got to go, okay, he's probably not going to work out. I'm not saying this is the 45 minutes that means that, but when you get to the point where you go, he's probably not at the level we need.
Well, when you look at Bruno in comparison, Bruno today has done like half a dozen or more things where he went, wow, that was good. Yeah. Flicks around the corner, passes, winning the ball back. There was a point where he lost the ball, then sprinted around the back of it and won it back.
Yeah. You know, you were asking about where it started.
You could see the anguish on his face with that chance from Donna. You could see it. He was shit looking up at the sky. I mean, that was a big chance.
Yeah,
you go 2-0 up at half time.
Fair play. I say fair play. Brilliant by Garnacho, wasn't it? Like 18 years old.
This kid's
coming in.
We have to tie him down. He's ours, and no one's getting him. I mean, if he's going to he'll be in the World Cup squad as well, definitely.
I love that. Martinez straight over. Love that.
Yeah, I think
youngest non-English scorers in Europe
for Man United.
For Man United, Garnacho is the youngest there, is he?
Yeah,
it looks like it.
Beats George Best.
Second youngest.
Best.
George Best.
Says it there.
Non-English.
Yeah.
Then there's Ahmed.
It's Ahmed.
Norman Whiteside. Back from my days, huh?
Ignore.
When I was a little lad.
Best from my days. Yeah, I was there for that game when he scored when he's 18.
He rode on horseback to the
game. I wouldn't say a particularly calming first half.
No.
Sociedad was still pretty good, weren't they, Andy?
Yeah. You could tell that they're in a bit of form as well, because I say, even the commentator mentioned it, they're in a bit of form in La Liga. They've won, was it 5 out of 7 or something like that, and they're good at home. So I mean, the atmosphere's rocking there. You could tell it's their manager's animated. I'm sure that they're going to be pumped up for the second half. So yeah, they're definitely in it still. But it's one of those stick a twist.
If you were a Sociedad player or fan or man, just in the mindset of the Sociedad side, would you be sitting back now? Would you be pushing to try and get a goal to sort of kill it off? Or I think the longer this game goes, the more there'll be. I know there's not that much on the line, really, is there? We're both going through either way, but obviously they want to win or they want to go through first. How would you play the second half if you were on the Sociedad side, Jay? I
think I'd go for it. Get that goal. I think sitting back against this United team would be a huge mistake. And I think that, don't forget, we've also got Marcus Rashford who could come off as well, so he causes even more problems. So I think just sitting back, I'm never a big fan of that, and especially against a team like Manchester United. So if I was Sociedad, they've had a little bit of joy. We saw the double save by David De Gea. They could, go for it, and if they get that goal, then all of a sudden United have got...
avoid the runners up. Yeah, definitely.
Got to get 2 goals. So
top of the group, you get a favourable draw, don't you?
I'd definitely go for it. What would you do?
I don't know. If I was them,
you were them, sorry.
I think I'd probably start sitting back a bit.
Would you?
Yeah, because United have been at our best this season when we've been counter-attacking.
Barcelona, if they get any of the runners up, you can get Sevilla.
No, but that's what he's saying. Sorry, he's saying that by defending, they can get that 1-0 loss that sees them top.
United have got a better chance of scoring on the counter-attack than against a deep block, which we've struggled against all season.
Well, everyone struggles. If it's like this with 20 minutes to go, what the Sociedad do, then it's game on. It's game on, and 1 goal will decide it if it's whatever.
Because they'll be nervier than us because they've got more to lose than us. Right. They've been top.
But in the last 10 minutes, we saw a slight lapse in concentration, albeit yes, fair play.
Their chance that was due to Luke Shaw.
It was an amalgamation of all of the players. Kind of. It was Christian Eriksen also getting dispossessed in the final 10 minutes of that first half. from Real Sociedad's perspective, they're definitely going to want to say, okay, you know, we're going to take the gamble. We're going to keep pressing these boys because the press worked. It was effective. It was hard for Manchester United to play that ball out from the back. Yes, it resulted and amounted to us scoring on a counterattack and scoring a goal. But for the most part, when Real Sociedad, when that pressing looked in sync, it worked. They got their chance. They were for the most part in possession. I think they're going to keep going here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no surprising that Real Sociedad had a decent spot. You'd expect them to. They're at home. They've got, you know, a good record in this competition for a reason. You expect them to come out as a little bit.
Got the crowd behind them.
Yeah, you expect them to come out as a little bit, which they have done. But I think we're good. I know the stats are quite.
Got a good record
I think
the
stats are quite close. But I think that, you know, I think we're good value for our 1-goal lead.
Would you change anything? 5 subs, obviously, so a half-time sub isn't quite the sort of damning indictment on a performance that it used to be, is it? It's become.
I'd give Donny van de Beek 15 more minutes.
Would you?
To the 60th minute.
Can we get the subs and the team on there quickly, just so we can have some options?
I would do. I think he's not had the best 45. Give him another 15, and if the game's passing him by, which has done a little bit, then maybe bring on a Fred or a McTominay. I think. Yeah. And I mean, listen, I love Zidane Iqbal, but I don't know if I'd bring him on in this game.
There's too much on the line. I don't think it's fair on him, really.
No, I think that it's probably safer to go with.
To be fair, you could take Donny off and just put Bruno there and put Rashford on.
That's a great shout. That's a great shout. I didn't even think of that. That's probably
15 minutes. I'd do it now.
Would you?
If Rashford's fit, like Rashford has been making chance after chance for himself in the last few games for United and getting on the end of things.
If you get that second
goal,
goal,
Donny's not done any of that.
If you get that second goal in the first 15 minutes, you'll panic.
Put Bruno in the middle, put Rashford on the left, or Rashford up front, or Rashford on the right. Doesn't really matter. He can play across all three, and take Donny off, because it's not about trying to get Donny van de Beek playing better. It's about winning the game. So he's had 45 minutes. It's not been great.
They'll come at you trying to get the one they'll need.
He's not been terrible, Donny. I'm not trying to slag him off. He's not been bad. He's just not affected the game the way that the rest of the front five have. That's the problem.
I mean, his first game back, you can understand that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But you might have a point with bringing on Rashford. If we get that second goal in the first 15 minutes, then it's you've got a game then.
Yeah.
Because Sociedad will come at us and we can pick them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. He's not the best. I don't know. I just don't know if it's quite. Is it already time to take him off?
I agree with Joe in the sense that we should bring on Rashford. I think Rashford, in the form that he's in now, bringing him on now makes sense. It's definitely the best option for Man United.
I mean, I think he'll get a game next week in the League Cup against Villa. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
He'll get the full 90.
Donny.
Do you reckon?
I think.
I don't know if he will.
I think he will.
I think he's going to stay. I think he's going to.
What happens tonight? Because on your list of priorities, do you want to win the League Cup or do you want to win Europa League? I mean, I'd take both personally, but it's about fixtures. This is freeing up a fixture.
I agree with Jay. I think he's going to stay on for maybe 10-15 minutes. It's going to be a huge 10-15 minutes for Donny van de Beek. And if it doesn't work out, I think that change where Bruno slots back in and Rashford comes back up.
He did score last time he was here, didn't he? He scored against Watford.
He did. Maybe.
Who knows what the future holds?
Yep.
We've got a few super chats. Matthew Fries says, John Shin, do we need to know... we need to know which of Eric Ten Hag's signings have... Oh, I think I've read that one already. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jay Frasconi says, hello, gents. Just tuning in now. Apologies if you've already spoken about this, but have United ever gone away to Spain in a Europa comp and won? Yeah, we beat Sociedad 4-0 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Which is Celta Vigo, I think we beat as well, didn't we?
Rashford scored the winner.
Yeah. This is sort of forgotten about result, that 4-0.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you don't really
You don't forget it, no, but Fred played the pass of that
his
season.
life. Oh, I remember that. On the counter-attack.
Straight to Rashford.
And Rashford popped it. Wow, that was that game.
Fred. Ballon d'Or Fred. Slap, what was that?
Sean Michael Smith says, with a super chat, says, Joe, it's been grating at me for weeks. How is butter 9 out of 10 butter bacon sandwiches not? I'm afraid that's a question it's a question for a different podcast, I'm afraid. Also, it was that specific bacon sandwich which was bad, and that's not my fault. Donny's 9 out of 10, but Garnacho isn't. I think he said that's not right. Yeah, I mean, sorry about that. That was what happened on the day. How do you think this is going second half, Jay? United, more of the same, or do you think we're going to try and change something? Because it's not been comfortable.
They had a little spell towards the end of that second half. I think we can be a bit stronger in the second half. So at the end of the first half, Real Sociedad were coming into it. I think we can take control again in the second half, keep hold of the ball, and hopefully get in behind him with Garnacho, who's obviously been lively and got his goal. So I think we can get him in.
I'm getting vibes of Montpellier 1991. Jay might know about
early doors and just vaguely remember it.
Away.
But I think we can get. The thing is, I think if we come out this second half and nothing happens for the first 10-15 minutes, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
Do you know what I mean? No, we can go towards the sort of last 10-15 minutes just needing that one goal, and I think that's almost like an advantage for us. I think the main thing is they don't get a goal. Do you know what I mean? As long as it's 1-0, I'm happy with that, because obviously if we get a late goal, then we're through top of the group. So the main thing is not just let them have all the ball and start pressurising us, because we have looked a little bit ropey at times.
Yeah, it's been a tricky one. We've got a super chat from Adam Twomley, who says, is it time to call Sancho a flop? I'll answer this. Certainly not halfway through a game he's not playing because he's injured in.
Yeah, that's
I think that's exactly the wrong time to call Jadon Sancho a flop, personally. The second half is kicked off then.
Definitely getting vibes now on Montpellier 91.
Vaguely, is that the one where Valderrama playing for him?
Clayton Blackmore scored 1-2-0 in France.
Was it the free kick?
Yeah. Jay remembers that.
I
remember that. So the greatest trophy ever, 91.
100%. Speaks nothing but facts, Mr. Tate.
Sociedad. Dallo's been good today so far.
Yeah, hasn't it? Oh, well,
that's great.
Did really well. Go on then.
So these second balls are the ones we need to lock in.
Yeah.
Tennis.
Go on then, Christian.
Go on. Chase it down.
Push up there, a bit of pressing.
Hey,
He didn't need to do that, did he, there, player? That's good pressing that from Ericsson. Yeah, he did. Just pressured him and got a throw in out of nowhere.
Boy looks young.
He's only 30, to be fair. It's not bad, that, is it?
Wow.
Christian Eriksen seems like he's been around for too long to only be 30.
I know, it's mad.
Should be 33.
Think all the cameras will be on him at the World Cup again. Yeah, interview after interview after interview after interview. Just let him play the football.
The group as it stands is Sociedad still top.
Yes.
Pretty simple stuff.
Who's playing off for the Europa League? Is it Sheriff and Nicosia, isn't it? God, imagine that dropping in Europa League. Europa Conference, sorry.
United pushing up.
If we win this. Nice.
Touch Martinez.
Clean.
This is what I mean. There was nothing wrong with just keeping hold of it for a bit.
No.
Adam McKola with a super chat says, "Can I come back now?"
Yes. Let's have Macca.
He's had his 10
Macca's going to
minutes on
sort
the
with Andy.
naughty
Andy's going to
step,
come back.
and
Don't worry. You're going to hear from Andy after the game.
Yeah. He's been on his
class.
step. Come on, you're allowed back now.
You said the super chat for
He's a
that.
tenor as well.
Best tenor I ever seen. No, I've got a dodgy card in it, so I just use that.
Oh, good luck.
Just rescind that. Get it back at the end of the week. Super chat retracted. Good pressure there from Martinez, but Soloth's.
Can I have that tenor back, Joe?
Cheers. Just gave it, yeah. See there, the team currently on the pitch and the subs available as well there.
That's good.
I don't think we need any more at the minute. Give it a few more minutes, see how it shapes up.
Yeah. Took a bit of a knock there.
Did I hear Rashford was warming up or something like that?
Oh, is it? Oh, right.
No, I heard you guys say Rashford.
No, I don't think any of us did. Did we? No. So you're just imagining it,
making things.
You're
up.
just lying.
I said I'd like to see Rashford
imagining
come
it
up.
like my dead nana, I guess.
I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah,
that's that. I believed you.
Oh,
that was poor, wasn't it?
Bruno got megged.
Well done.
Taxi for Bruno.
Was it? Expensive, that one. Back from Spain, isn't it? You think you could pay a taxi driver to get on the...
Oh, no, it wasn't a meg. It wasn't a meg.
Just got
to get on the ferry?
You are?
Do you think you could get in a taxi in Madrid?
Yeah.
And say, I need you to drive this taxi to Manchester.
Yeah,
like
pay
get
up
on
front, obviously.
Like, get on the ferry, on the car, drive you all the way.
Yeah, if you give him enough dough, he'd definitely do it.
Even with Brexit now? Can you do that?
I don't know if you can do that.
Can you not?
You'd have to have his passport.
No, but you need to get a green card for your car or something these days, isn't it?
Fuck yeah. What a joke.
You can't just drive over to Amsterdam anymore. Fucking
You know.
Game's gone.
No, I mean, my mates used to do
the
that.
game actually has gone.
Yeah, hasn't
A
it?
couple of times, me and the lads have just been sat in the car at like 10 p.m. and going, shall we drive to Dam?
That's sick.
I've done
And
it.
it's gone, yeah. Like when we were
How long was that
students and
drive?
Yeah.
7-8 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not long. I remember once we left at like 11 p.m. Got there at 6 a.m.
What, you getting ferry?
Checked into a hotel. Now driving.
What though?
Oh,
Are you
the
getting
tunnel
across
or the ferry? I can't remember. I think we've done both though. We've done the tunnel and the ferry.
That's awesome.
That is good.
Yeah.
Never been to Amsterdam.
Me neither.
I mean, Holland's just good in general. Rotterdam's good. Eindhoven's good.
Utrecht.
I've not been Utrecht before.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was high as a kite when Luke Shaw broke his leg. Remember that?
Was ya?
Yeah.
On gas and air. Gas and ass.
Oh, there we go.
Go on, Donny.
Oh,
it's a fucking free kick,
foul,
you
ref.
dickhead.
Hey!
Right in front of the referee as well.
He didn't ask for it though, did he, Donny?
Look, I don't think Donny van der Beek's played well today.
Shit.
No.
So this isn't a
Well
defence
done,
of his
Nacho.
performance.
Right.
But do we think we're being too harsh on him? Because we focused on him a lot at half time. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's his first game back for crying out
But
loud.
he's the one who's probably got the biggest question mark
nice
about
touch.
him. Do you know what I mean? Like, there isn't a question mark over Bruno or Ericsson.
No, but do we not
there's
have
one
to
over
allow
him.
him to get fit? Do you know that as well? I know he has to make an impact.
I understand that, and I don't like being, like harsh on players or whatever.
Oh, shit.
But I just feel like we're having the same conversations about Donny van der Beek all the time, and it's like sooner or later someone's got to give either way. Do you know, he's either got to get a run in the team, or he's got to go.
I do find it peculiar that a manager that knows him hasn't been playing. I do find that peculiar.
But you said it might be some injury or whatever.
I just
but
think
then,
sometimes because it's like this fixation on Sancho at the moment. It's annoying me.
Like Ten Hag stuck with McTominay.
Ooh,
After those first couple of games, then I know he didn't play against Brentford when we were losing, but he came on. Like, but he stuck with him, and everyone thought he'll drop him for Casemiro. But he stuck with him, and then obviously he played better. Yeah, with Donny, he doesn't seem to have shown anything towards him really.
Last season, there were so many times where
Do you
I
reckon
felt
he treats him worse because? Sorry, John. Do you reckon he treats him worse because he knows him like that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Go on, John. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, last season, I was extremely biased for Donny van der Beek. There were so many times where people were like, he's ineffective, but I used to think that there were moments where it was very subtle, his contribution. It was just that one touch or that body that he put for a challenge. Like, I felt like it was very subtle, but there only comes so many subtle performances. Once or twice, he needs to start making fucking noise for him to go, okay.
Sometimes he needs a very overt, in your face.
Right.
No, yeah, he needs to have a 10 out of 10 at some point.
He hasn't had one of them in 2 years.
That first half, if he laces that with that left foot, that's considered a decent opportunity. but he doesn't have that character in
Fucking
him.
Martinez.
Great fucking ball. Come on.
Seriously, he's ridiculous. That was a terrible
Never
ball.
quite got the ball down, did he?
No.
Bruno? He's trying to play a half.
Martinez again there. There's
phenomenal.
somebody in Rashford
bollocks,
warming up.
Yeah.
Martinez.
He is. He's
Yeah,
just
he
class.
Fucking love him.
Honestly.
I hope we don't do a Gabby Hines.
Oh, fuck off. Don't say that. Want to try and sign for the Scouts.
That's a good fucking ball. Come on, Donny. Put some fucking balls. Oh, yeah.
Corner.
That'd be a corner.
Good.
I'll take
through
that.
the lines there from United in the last couple of minutes.
Yes,
2
sir.
or 3 of them.
Split that.
Looking dangerous.
He's got a kid in it, Donny van der Beek, and he's
he
married to Bergkamp's
as well,
daughter.
Really?
That kid really should be a good footballer,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Or he could just be someone who's
It's like
just,
Messi's.
yeah.
Is it Messi's
Messi
son?
One of them's his godfather. though. That
Messi's
don't count.
son's
You don't get any juice off the
grandparents,
godfather.
Maradona,
Yeah.
and
Aguero.
Aguero's his godfather or something. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's not getting any like
But
Aguero's powers.
Maradona and Messi.
Aguero's powers.
The Maradona Messi gene.
That's not bad.
Do you reckon that it was an arranged marriage in Argentina? Like, look, we got to keep football royalty together.
You need to create the ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to do a
got
football
forced
conspiracy
together.
podcast. And you should definitely
Like
talk
East
about
is
that.
East.
Maybe.
You could take Laurel and Hardy with you.
I love it when she comes round and she goes, hey, you two must be made up, landing yourself a couple of belters like these.
There you go.
And they're all sat there like that. Couple of belters.
My favourite film.
Do you know what? When I told you I moved to Eccles, you used to always say that to me.
Is that where it's at Eccles?
No, they live in Salford.
Nah, but it's brother lived in
Yeah,
Eccles.
she said he's not disappeared, he's just moved to Eccles.
There we go.
It's not dead.
I ain't seen
That's it,
that
he's not
film.
dead, he's just
It's
moved to Eccles.
Probably 20 years since I saw
It's
that.
class, it is.
I watch it on a
remember loving
regular
it.
basis.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Nice going on,
Especially my
show.
child.
Good work.
It's a good touch from Donny. Good pass.
Good pass.
Donny to Ronnie.
Give him the overlap. There you go. That's it.
Go on, Luke Shaw. Look at that ball there.
Aye!
Luke Shaw's just
Has Bruno ever
the
scored
best
a header?
left back ever.
Yes, he has
All of a
scored a
sudden.
couple of headers for United. Soloth is big.
Oh, good
Rashford's
work.
done well recently with his heading ability. innit?
2 bullet headers, bro.
Yeah.
After missing that one against Newcastle as well.
That was a proper striker's header. He fucking launched his body in there.
Ronnie
Class.
like.
The second one was great. Just
Yeah. The cold 71.
like he said that quietly in case someone intercepts it.
Yeah.
Someone happens to be waiting outside.
If anyone's in town now, we're doomed. Watching on the phone, stood in the street.
Donuts. Mini donuts.
Make him feel at home, innit, John?
What little dunksters?
Oh, mate.
What did you think when they dropped the donuts off the Dunkin' Donuts name and now it's just called Dunkin'?
I couldn't be asked.
Okay. Same.
I thought you were going to say I couldn't believe it. I was devastated. I was beside myself. I couldn't be asked.
Couldn't be asked.
Just please crying everywhere.
Fuck off. Okay.
Well done, Bruno. Bruno's been.
Bruno's he's on something.
Speed.
He's gone full Tadic, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's the
he
new,
has.
he's
He's like
an upgraded Tadic.
Fast forwarded.
Yeah.
I like him so much more operating as like this sort of like not 10, 8 position.
Yeah, he needs to be 8.
Yeah. I think there's a little more. I think there's a little more pressure when he plays in that 10, and he sometimes he has these like make or break, like 0 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 performances in the same game. That's the only thing I don't like about him.
He loves a like. I'll sort this, lads. He loves thinking that, doesn't he?
And then twatted it into
Forget
Rose
the
Ed.
tactics that we've talked about all week. I'll sort this. Fuck that. I know someone's overlapped me, but it's not about that. It's about me right now.
Bless you.
No.
He's a clunky lad, but he's decent.
Clunky chicken.
Nice.
Let's go.
That's a fucking
is a
foul
Rav,
there, right in front
Are
of you,
you
Rav.
fucking blind? Fucking spoon.
They were just grappling each other, weren't they?
Yeah.
Really weird.
Ronnie trying to
Having
get
a power
away.
match. Did you ever do power matches at school?
Power match.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
What's that?
So you stand up, mate, and you kind of come on.
Come on. Why is your money head down? What are you doing, Jay?
Arms on shoulders.
All right.
You kind of stand
Why
up.
did you immediately just
You're holding each other locked in like this, and you're basically just swinging each other around. And it's whoever goes first.
Where was your head going? Then?
Why did he say?
You went
I went to a different school. We played different games at our school. Power match.
To your lap.
Power match. Man. I'll show you power match, son. Come here, Motorhead.
Where did you got that name from?
I don't know what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to just be kids just in the playground.
Oh, here comes the subs.
Rashford and McTominay coming on, look.
Oh, God.
Ah, there you go.
off.
Donny's off.
57.
Who's on? Who else is off? So Rashford on for Donny van der Beek. Get that graphic changed. And we've got McTominay's coming off for Lindelof. Must be some
Going
sort
for
of,
it.
Maybe he's worried about Soloth's physicality.
So McTominay in the next to
Maybe
Martinez?
He could be. He might be. He's played centre back before, hasn't he?
Interesting.
Yeah, do you remember? Under Jose, he used to play there.
And he played for Scotland.
West Ham. McTominay, I remember, was it West Ham where he played McTominay, Lindelof and whoever at the back, and then he took off Lindelof?
Yeah.
Like to prove something.
Yeah.
He was
He loves to do that, Jose, though, doesn't he?
Do you know what I mean?
He'll do anything he
Was that the
possibly
season where
can.
he said he was the best boy award or something?
No, that was the season before where he went. The staff at the United had to run out and get a vase to go and give to somebody. Because 10 minutes before the ceremony, Mourinho decided he wasn't having his goalkeeper being Player of the Year again. So he went and created a new award, the Manager's Player of the Year award, and give it to McTominay. Because he loves youngsters. I know. It's like
It wasn't even glass, it was plastic.
It was like, it's got Scott scrawled on it in marker. Has that just been volleyed here or what?
Do you know the start of Ace Ventura when he's putting that fucking parcel down the corridor?
Jody's ordering a drink.
Coffee's just been
Catch this.
Oh, there we go.
Go on.
I thought he's offside. I thought he was offside, to be fair. It's not.
Did you not want a coffee, Jay?
Yeah, I got him on.
Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
It's a mocha.
That was a complete miskick by Ronaldo.
I'll take it.
Out well though, didn't it?
Should have gone. Oh, nah.
Just come on, Nanny. To be fair, he lost his marbles.
He did there. Their manager, loving
Sociedad
it.
manager. Thank you, sir.
Did you get a coffee, John?
No, I'm alright, thank you.
I don't think we've ever ordered anything to this office and something not be left out of it.
Come on, boys.
Quality United.
Come on.
Sorry, that's disgusting.
Big slurper.
I'm really sorry about that. It's horrible.
I'm big sorry about that.
Big sorry.
That's what we say in Manchester. We say sorry or big sorry.
Big sorry.
Okay. Jay just went, I'm big sorry about that. Because he went straight to the mic.
I thought Mac was asking me to play that game again.
I'm big sorry about that.
I'm still confused about why you put your headphones.
I was just a bit oblivious to what was going on. Alright, come here. It's happening again. Might be back in jail.
What the fuck? Did it ask you to hold my pocket?
Come on, United. Enough of this nonsense. Just get over goal now. Come on.
This tastes like a treasure map, this.
Treasure map.
We used to make them treasure maps and coffee stain in it.
Someone got you, Joe. Hey, yo, Jay, why did you lower your hair?
I don't know.
I need the clip of that moment. I need it. Oh, the donuts is gone.
Thank you.
What is going on? What is going on?
What's happened here?
Who's down? Casa.
Luke Shaw, deck him. Slap this motherfucker. Slap him.
Luke Shaw's up for this, isn't he?
I'll take that.
Involved lately.
Slap him.
I reckon Luke Shaw's a snide and he'll fuck you up.
I do.
I
think he looks a bit soft and friendly and cuddly.
Yeah.
But I reckon he'd rock your jaw.
Those are the ones where you push him to that limit.
It's not Casemiro, because Casemiro stood up.
Is it Martinez?
Don't know.
They're asking for the medical team.
Please don't be Martinez.
I
It might be Martinez.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Because he's not there and you think he'd be straight over there.
He's really little, isn't he? No. Garnacho stepped on him.
It's here. It's what follows after, I think.
Oh,
son of a
bitch!
How's that not a fucking...
How's that not a foul? Yeah, how is... Why are these motherfuckers acting like Martinez done their player in?
The Sociedad player tried to draw the contact. He turned the body around to draw the
Turned his
challenge.
body and stuck his fucking leg out. And his arse out.
That's like the shit Harry Kane does midair. It's fucking dangerous. He doesn't give a damn.
He's booked him.
Martinez.
He's booked Martinez. You silly fucking fringe.
So does the other kid not get booked then? Just Martinez?
No, I guess so.
Game's gone. Does anyone have a preference?
They just get stuck in.
That one, man. Why is that?
He doesn't even know what it is.
Yeah. What's that?
Proper.
What do you think is inside that before you buy it?
Chocolate and that.
Chocolate and that.
That's right. It was chocolate and that. Right. Free kick. You...
Fuck off.
Is it chocolate?
Yeah, this is decent now. Why are you not having them? What, man?
I don't really like sweet stuff that much. I love that little biscuit.
Come off. Get involved. I feel like I'm the only one. Because I am.
Oh, wow, that's pale. Soft, that. It's quite nice, though.
It's been on there too long, isn't it?
Do you have an ice cream sandwich?
Biscoffs were good when you used to get one as a surprise on holiday. You know, with your coffee. And now they're in fucking everything.
They try and make it big.
Oh, you want a Biscoff cheesecake? You want a Biscoff fucking pancake? You want a Biscoff fucking waffle? Do you want Biscoff this and Biscoff that? It's like, fucking hell.
Biscoff.
Yeah. Swear, they shouldn't have gave Asians Biscoff, bro. We do everything with it.
Really?
Yeah, they do. We're the ones who run all the dessert shops in it. Now they're just sticking it in anything.
I love that. Like, that's been something you've been saying for a long time about giving people Biscoff. I told you. No, you didn't.
Yeah, good. That was crucial.
I've been telling you that for years.
I think I've got mental, you know.
Yeah. Always bought that there.
Do you get grey hairs, Joe?
No, not really. No, not yet.
I'm sad about
When
mine.
did you start?
I had one or two here. And, like, I've seen them for a long time and I used to just ignore them.
What, like late 20s?
Yeah, but now I've got, like, 10, 20 here. It's a bit mental.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Did you never had the luxury of going grey, did you?
No, I'm about 18.
Do you get the odd grey pube?
Yeah, in his teeth.
Come on.
Sorry, Jay.
Right.
Just
I
really
asked
good
for a fucking translation, stuck my head in his lap. And the fuck that was all about. Not much I can say.
I stitched up there because you just put a big mouthful of donut in his mouth. No right to response whatsoever.
I'm trying not to laugh too much, so I was choking.
Oh dear.
Ignore him, John. I don't realise. It's not true.
It's too late. Come on, Luke.
Wait, someone says Martinez misses the next game.
Oh, fuck off.
Really?
In the Europa League? Well,
Will
obviously.
you not start again when you get past the group?
I think it's quarterfinals.
Oh, is it? Fucking hell.
Or no, the one.
But what if we're not in the next round because we score again? Is it just the next game we play?
Next game.
Obviously, I don't know why I asked that. It's such a stupid. It's like I haven't watched football for 30 years.
David, get to it.
Yeah, because it's not you missed the round of 16, it's you miss your next game, whatever it is. Could be a qualifier next July, whatever it is, do you know when they get Champions League qualifiers?
The thing is with Martinez, he's that good. You look forward to watching him.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like,
I can't imagine our defence without him, you know.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
Such an
Home
impact.
in that game.
Yeah. Been a bit of a
batter him.
Chelsea Arsenal you're talking about there.
Although Chelsea drawing is probably best for us or losing.
Would you rather Arsenal or City win the league?
City. But I think that's because I'm not from Manchester.
Yeah, but like
I think a lot. I will happily admit. I think that's because I'm not from Manchester.
But aren't you already in the? Aren't you already in the mode of like City have won the league? So you don't have to change.
So if Arsenal fucking won it, I'd actually be. I don't like Arsenal obviously, but I'm not as bothered about Arsenal as I am about City. I fucking hate City.
My issue isn't with Arsenal particularly, it's with the fans. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, I just think like this whole Arsenal fan thing is more like it's a bit more online stuff. Do you know what I mean?
I was a kid in school in the 90s.
No, my brother's. I think my brother's the exact same age as you, and he hates Arsenal more than any other team because he like that was when he was a kid when it was the.
Liverpool's the most hated for me.
Wenger.
Always will be, but
same.
Arsenal are very close.
Yeah, no, he's the same. He fucking.
And I don't hide it either.
Oh wow, this is good work here from Sociedad.
Ronnie says the same as well. He hates Arsenal.
Yeah, he does.
Let's go, Rash.
I remember going to the games at Old Trafford and that, and they felt fucking
They were battles, weren't they? When we ended their 49 game run, that was mint. That's one of my favourite games. That.
Mate, there we go. When I see Ruud van Nistelrooy's celebration, it makes the hairs stand up, and he just screams it.
Like
good work.
I love a celebration where someone just screams. The other one
that was absolutely terrible.
Cantona, Newcastle, 95-96.
Where Keno's got hold of him. And he's
I love it.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's better than a celebration. It's, you could tell with Van Nistelrooy it was like a year's
great ball
weight of pressure just lifted off him.
This is
come on.
Go on, Marcus, take it off him.
I don't know how they both missed that there.
Oh no.
That was the worst time for him to do that.
Taking it wide, that's good.
The goalie kind of kills us, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
We need two
Play
more in 20
Diogo.
minutes if we score.
Play
Go
Diogo,
on.
fucked him up,
Good lad.
brother. Diogo messaging us after every game, that's nice, isn't it? I mean, we message him first.
I know, but he replied.
She unblocked me yet. That's basically where we are.
That's why I will not have any
She must fancy me because she unblocked me.
We won't have any criticism of him on this channel.
That's where we are with Diogo down, isn't it? He loves us. Well, he told us to fuck off anyway.
Nah, he watches our stories and that.
No, he does.
Yeah.
And whenever he sees me, he says hello.
That's what.
Does he?
Because he must know.
Did he say hello or did he say Dello?
Yeah, he said hello.
No.
He must see my face on the story and think, I recognise that face.
Yeah. You saw him in real life, didn't you, Jay?
I saw him when I was filming once at Old Trafford, yeah. And he stood behind us when we were filming. And like, we were on, if it was that Premier League.
News?
No, it was Premier League TV or whatever. And the presenter in the studio was saying, is that the low behind you? He was just like that. Just, what's going on here then?
It's a shame that way on Devils. Paddock.
What happened? Let's see.
I don't know what happens there.
Martinez he had two of them on him. Let's see.
Comes off his shoulder. Pathetic.
McTominay and Shaw kind of lost that one. I don't know whose responsibility he was. And then
Fiore Chisora, 3rd of December.
Nice graphic that BT have made there. Fucking hell.
Pulled out all the stops there, haven't
It's also the third one. It doesn't even say 3 on it.
No expense spared there.
Awful that.
Yeah.
They've made that in the last 40 seconds.
Yeah. We need
no pictures of Fiore Chisora. It doesn't say number 3. It doesn't say how much it is.
No one wants to pay for that shit,
No.
bro.
How much is it?
It'll be about 20 quid, 29 quid. Ain't no one.
Don't say what it is, just says Fiore Chisora.
Bucks.
December.
I do hope Fury batters Chisora though.
No, I'd like it.
Stuck right up Nigel Farage's arse.
Chisora?
Yeah.
Stop it, really?
Yeah.
He's full on
Licks
off his head,
asshole,
isn't he?
bro.
Why?
Well done, Dallas.
He licks like Nigel Farage's ass. Really?
You're rattled by that.
Yeah, why? Why is he getting involved with him? I always thought Chisora was a bit nutty, but he was alright. But that's pissed me right off, that. Dickhead.
I love how you don't let someone's political opinions affect you, Jay.
Derek Chisora opens up on his love of shooting, antiques, and friendship with Nigel Farage.
Shooting antiques? It's a bit weird hobby, isn't it?
Shot his auntie.
No.
Shooting antiques.
Brew Mauser bundle. What is it? Brew bundle Mauser.
Yeah.
Shooting antiques.
Goes into antique shots and just starts shooting everything.
Fucking look at that.
Farage, like, what
Lava
are you doing? Yeah. I've been out. What are you doing about that?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Why is there a lava lamp in an antique shop?
Because antiques become vintage, innit?
Like
Same
Carl
thing.
Pilkington, what's the newest thing you got in here?
No way, dude.
What?
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Are you just booking everyone today, you silly fucking muppet?
It's just, first half he was like, nah, nothing's a foul. And then now everything's a yellow card. Don't get sent off, Ronaldo.
Was Ronaldo booked then? Or
Yeah,
Yeah, Ronaldo.
What's Ronaldo's jump now? Fucking now, innit?
Kind of pushed him in his head, didn't it?
It's not a booking though, is it?
Yeah, that's definitely not a chill out. It's fucking stupid.
This is what I mean, though, going down, like, holding your head.
Yes,
And
he said that in
eventually-
English.
What did he say?
Fuck off.
Did it?
Love it. Instead of puta.
Think he's had Botox, Ronaldo?
Oh, yeah. Of course he has.
You know what, though? I feel sorry for people in their position. Like, if Joe gets Botox, I'm like, Joe, what the fuck you doing?
Joe Tox.
But
Nice.
Ronaldo, though, if he has one wrinkle, he's on the front of OK magazine. Do you know what I mean? We're scrapping, lads. Let's do it. Oh, I love all this, you know. I love having
This
some
referee's
Latin-
losing control of this game. You don't even know what's going on.
We got Latino heat in our team, you know. Eddie Guerrero.
Can we fucking
style.
book him for taking the tiniest steps ever and not going off at the side of the pitch? Get him fucking booked, right?
Books him.
Fuck me.
Yeah, get stuck in. There we go.
It'd be great if he got red carded as he was walking
Yeah,
off,
that
wouldn't it?
would've been that.
Yeah, you're not coming on, prick. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. He just got booked. Carlos Fidesz. 1 goal.
It's coming.
Cinema Pong goal.
It's coming.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Played for Liverpool, eh?
What?
Florence Cinema Pong.
Yeah.
Titi Camera as well.
Mm.
Titi.
That was a sort of an era of just Liverpool having loads of shit players, wasn't it?
Gotta be careful here. We gotta be
Fucking
careful
Luke
here.
Shaw. See, I don't know if this is like a told thing, but it seems to be.
Oh no!
What is this useless lump doing?
You see a lot more
he handball
Dallow
that?
coming to the
No,
left
no,
and
he
Shaw
looked
going to the
close.
right. You see
Yeah.
Shaw followed his man all the way out to the corner
Yeah.
flag there, and Martinez just dropped back off into that left back spot. It's like,
Come on, Marcus,
he
run
likes
at
his
him.
fluidity, doesn't he? In his system, Ten
Yeah.
Hag. Because before Dallow was defending on the left hand side, did you see? Like in the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
half?
you mentioned that.
Yeah.
It's good to see, man.
Come on then.
Good fucking ball.
That.
Fucking hell, it
ball,
is.
that.
Bloody hell. On the turn, he just pings that one out.
Perfect. It was like I saw a clip of Thierry Henry talking about footballers and that. And he was like, we underestimate just how good, like, because you know, we think, oh, if someone does a bicycle kick, like, that's world class. But you know, when you see someone ping a pass like that from 50 yards over a fullback and it lands
Yeah.
right where they want it.
That
I
is
mean,
a
I
brilliant
can do that, but
Just choose not to.
yeah, you know, when you see footballers do it, it's like, we take it for granted, don't we? That's
Yeah.
fucking hard skill to do, you
Yeah,
know?
it is.
Like if we were to really play with Faroe Islands national team.
Have you ever had that though? Have you had like semi-pros and stuff when you played five-a-side or whatever?
Nice.
I've played with. I marked Niall Ranger and Leon Knight once. That's an unusual bunch, isn't it? It's in a little five-a-side tournament.
Good fucking.
Our kids.
I nutmegged Richard Dunn.
Did you?
How about that?
Richard
Is that your Twitter bio?
I chucked two step overs at him and then pushed it through his legs, and he was fucking fuming.
Your mate played against our kids' team once. You know Ravel Morrison? He was watching his mates play, and he came on for 5 minutes and was injured. He'd had an operation when he was at QPR, and he should not have been playing five-a-side in the Power League. But you know what he's like? And he was just fucking unreal.
Yeah.
He was just megging everyone and just taking the mick. It was like, but our kid and his mates didn't mind because playing against Ravel Morrison.
They're on another level.
Just look up.
It was unreal.
Oh, good pass.
Even like Jan, who plays for, where's he gone to now? He's gone to Scotland now. He plays in the SPL, Ross County. But I've grown up with him when he was a kid, and like even him when he was 11 was better than our first, our first team players who were 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
It's just unreal how these footballers are.
Good work. Oh,
how's that happened?
That was a good tackle. That was.
It was a good tackle. It looked like it had gone past him, and then all of a sudden he's pushed it back to the goalie.
Played Marcus.
those are the ones we need to win. There we go. Look at that's it.
Come on, Ronnie, get a goal today, brother. I just want him to score. Get in the box, though, man.
Don't foul. He's literally, he's
getting frustrated.
Oh, no. CR7 got to chill.
He's gone down like a dickhead there.
Yeah, he has. It's not that. He's trying to get him sent off.
Yeah.
I want Ronnie to score and celebrate in that geezer's face.
Yeah.
Who used to be sponsored by Kazoo in the Prem?
Is it West Ham?
Everton.
No, Everton.
Yeah.
Villa. Oh, is it Villa?
All right.
Yeah.
I can't.
Marseille is sponsored.
It was either Villa or Burnley.
Fair play,
West
Andy.
Ham.
Oh yeah, claret and blue.
Yeah.
Nice there.
So Everton was sponsored by Kazoo,
Oh, it was
and
Everton.
Villa was sponsored by Kazoo.
Right.
Everton.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh, what, Marcus?
Spicy.
Take the piss.
Marcus sent him shot.
Oh, that's clean.
Heavy touch there. Heavy touch.
You see, if he didn't do that bit of skill, he passes it off normal.
Yeah,
You know, when someone does a bit of skill, they're like, right, now I have to do a solo goal. It's like when someone megs someone,
off.
they might not be looking to take a shot, but once they meg someone, they're like, now I've got to shoot, right?
Because now it's fucking one of the best goals I've ever scored. United not really making any chances so far this second half, have we?
No.
It's pretty dogged.
That's it.
We've had half chances like that. Ronnie one.
Jesus
No.
Diogo, lad.
No, that's not the one.
Played Scott.
Oh, great work, Diogo.
Tomine did well there, you know.
Right, you've got space, use it. He's ball's got caught under his feet there.
Yeah.
He's too quick for the ball.
Yeah. Careful.
Played
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Oh, right. Okay, that's better.
Front foot, he didn't go down then.
Might be a goal though. Well done, Martinez.
Nice block, Luke Shaw.
I thought he clapped that then.
Luke Shaw looked up and didn't look for the ball at all then, and just didn't know where the ball was. Luke Shaw was just on his knees looking straight forward, like.
Damn, Ronaldo just gave that back to Luke Shaw in a dangerous position.
He did, didn't he? Give him.
Yeah, he's like, you
dropped
handle
him
it.
in the shit then.
He's like, you just give it to him.
Pace on the ball.
He's like, you figure it out. That was exactly how it looked. This is cagey, but we have to hold on.
What's this shit? Taking ages, giving us the ball back.
Go on then. Dello.
I can see Ronaldo scoring here. I just feel
Luke
it.
Shaw's touch is so good every single time. It's ridiculous.
That's the ball. That's the ball. That's the ball.
Never did I think there'd be a day where
Oh, wow. What a
bastard.
we'd have Ronaldo and miss Marshall. Well, I mean, I would miss Marshall, but I mean, everyone misses it. He's back though, so hopefully it's a case of him starting Sunday.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just thinking,
Look at him, he's going to lace that shit.
Into the
Whack.
World Cup. Let's just get him.
Trash.
We don't have to really worry about him playing. Let's just get through to the World Cup and get him ready for the second half of the season type thing.
Yeah.
There's no danger of him going at France with France, is there?
Apparently, the manager said he's got the next couple of games to prove.
Really?
I think the manager likes him. They always pick
He's always picked him, even though I think he scored like 2 goals in 30
he always
games.
picks him.
I know his record
really
Because he
bad.
holds the ball up for people like Mbappe and that to get in the game.
Yeah, it's weirdly, unusually bad for Martial.
And they've got no Pogba at the minute.
No, yeah.
I know that he don't play.
Nor
I know
Conte.
Martial not centre mid, but Pogba occupies the left-hand side of the pitch a lot, doesn't he?
It is literally 2 goals in 30 games.
Really? Well, fucking knowledge that, lad.
Don't know why I knew that.
Great one against Germany.
Was it?
So I remember when I met Marshall the first time at that UNICEF dinner, it was the day after he scored against Germany. And it was like a solo goal. I remember going, that's fucking great. Come on, son.
He does score
Good
some
work
goals.
there.
He's a really nice lad, you know, considering how moody people
Nice
assume
work.
him to be.
Oh, brilliant.
He's a good lad, isn't he?
Yeah, I agree.
past
From that
that.
brief
Gotta
encounter with him, he did
spread
seem
it
like
out
a nice
a bit.
lad. And not just with us, but the other people that were chatting to him.
Nice
Seemed like
work.
he was polite and had time for him.
A little bit too honest.
Yeah, he was.
Great fucking
You
ball.
staying?
Great ball. Oh!
I don't know. That was too overhit. That good attempt.
on that.
Luke Shaw's passing ability has improved so much.
Luke Shaw turned into the greatest player of all time. Everything about him is unreal. What's going on?
Oh, I think he's making a change. I think Fred's coming on.
Stick Luke Shaw on.
And Maguire.
Marcus, get it under control.
The question I asked my Twitter, I'll ask you free.
Martinez might be fucked, you know.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, Maguire's coming on for some reason.
Oh, maybe Martinez.
What I said.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said Rashford.
No, Martinez might be fucked. You got that clatter before, didn't you? He was down for quite a
Aren't they
while.
changing? Like, I can't remember what the rules are. Something about if you get a head injury now, they're going to stop listening to players and you got to come off no matter what.
Really? Well, how do you determine the severity of a head injury?
I don't know. I think the ref.
Because if obviously a little knock,
Yeah,
is a knock.
But then
if
someone
you're
could
lying
just-
on the deck with a fucking head injury.
Just give you a little tap in your head so you go off.
So Matt Schwartz was on it on Sky. I can't remember what he was saying about it, but it was something like they need to look at how they are looking at it.
Yeah.
Because players are just always saying they're all right no matter what.
Also, because you're fucking concussed.
Yeah.
So you all right?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm sound.
3 weeks on 3 weeks on Tuesday.
I've been thinking about up Gary Barlow.
I've got a headache.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I'm all right.
I've got a headache and I've just shit myself. But other than that, I'm fucking class.
Go on, son, you'll be
Now,
all
anyway,
right.
back to this bowling. Get out there, you old scamp. What was it, that German player who couldn't remember the World Cup final he played in? What was he called? 2010 World Cup.
And you can't remember his name. That's funny, isn't it?
The irony.
Fred's on for Ericsson, I think.
Christoph Kramer, that was it. In the 2014
Kramer,
World
isn't he
Cup
from
final.
Frasier?
Nah,
And then
Seinfeld.
apparently he was allowed to play on, and then he went over to the ref and went, "Ref, is this the final?" During the game, honestly, that is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
He literally. asked
What did the ref
if it was
say?
final,
Yeah.
He went,
He said, "Fuck off, you bucks taking the piss."
"You're messing about. Go on,
Red
play
card.
on, silly ass."
Take the piss out of me like that.
But yeah,
work, Scott.
That's what you're trying to avoid, isn't it? That situation right there.
Man, Luke Shaw's seeing a lot of the ball today.
It's
If he connects this, holy shit.
he's the one who's
Oh,
been.
that was a cross from Luke Shaw, you know. Maguire. Maguire's gone up front.
I said that was a joke. Hey,
Shows you what the manager thinks of him, though. I'm going to tell you. He just thinks he's a big lump.
But sometimes you just need. Do you know we said we're going to get 2 goals?
Yeah.
And we've got a plan for that.
yeah.
Was
Plan.
it this armbandless?
If Maguire scores, I'm on the piss.
Jay's on the fucking pitch. I would
Seriously.
absolutely
If
love
Maguire
it.
scores, just
Maguire and Ronaldo up front.
name a stand after
what I've
tonight.
dreamt
He's
of.
a fucking
Do you know
genius.
what though?
York and Cole, you know.
Do you know who?
Van Nistelrooy and Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez, Maguire, Ronaldo. She's got a ring to it.
Do you know who has filled this role for United in seasons gone by?
Fellaini.
Yeah. We're just doing a
Man,
Fellaini.
But that makes sense because there's so
Everyone
many
hates on him as well, and he did a good job when he did that.
He did, but Fellaini had the one thing that he did so well. But not even that. His link up was fantastic. He literally had Velcro on his chest when that ball
we shouldn't be relying on man like Fellaini.
Oh, no, I agree.
It's absolute tragedy ball.
I agree.
I just don't blame him for that because when he did play that, he did
fucking love the fact that we've got Aaron Maguire front for us. I love that. That is so fucking shit.
I hope he assists or scores from a Ronaldo
That is
assist.
so funny.
So we can start the Son Kane comparisons.
Do you think he said like, "Oh, you going left or right" or something? Like Ronnie, I'll take this.
Do you reckon Ronnie's looking at him like?
Wouldn't it be funny if we got a penalty and Maguire took it? Takes the ball off Ronnie. Fucking move, dickhead. I'm in front.
I've only ever seen him take world-class penalties, to be honest.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's not a foul. That's not a foul, ref.
Oh, referee!
Shit.
Was he scored? It's
no fucking touch.
He scored his one in the Euros. Didn't he? That fucking world day.
One of the best
broke the
penalties I've
camera.
ever seen.
No, but
Top
he never
corner.
played against Villarreal, did he?
No, he's injured.
They're taking the fucking piss.
Ref, you're letting him get away with fucking murder, you
not a foul
dickhead.
there.
Ref looks like a snitch as well. Like,
Can you
he just
start
looks
booking
like that guy,
people?
like. He looks like that guy from Recess with the notebook.
Yeah.
He looks like some
Randall.
fucking wank from like
got a little
Slytherin or
Randall-esque.
something.
I think most refs are like Randalls, really.
Yeah, you got to be a bit, haven't you?
Like, they used to go to school.
Yeah.
The cool lads that played football didn't rate them. So they were like, how can I bother these cool lads? I know.
Go on, Fred.
I'll destroy their lives by being a ref. Yeah, footy copper.
Footy copper.
Let's go, Maguire. There you go. Hold up play, baby.
Jesus Christ, he's giving it away.
Oh, fuck off.
We're in all
that's
sorts of
not-
shit now.
That's tricky, but... Oh, Maguire, get back.
Played Lissandro.
Oh, that's a good pass.
Good fucking.
I hope we get a corner.
It's well annoying, isn't it?
Footy copper. Could you be a footy copper, Jay, full time?
God, no. I used to do it now and again at the soccer dome, and it was horrible. Just arguing with people and fucking getting loads of shit. And then, because I was working on the bar, I just cover, the odd game. Then you go back in the bar, and they come in the bar after the kicking off again. You're not even a fucking ref, you're a barman.
You're not even a ref.
I know.
Like, you thought you were...
You'd be behind the bar.
Yeah. I know I'm a fucking barman,
Did you still have your white and black?
That was all we used to wear black.
You'd still be booking it.
Yeah. You can fuck off. Right. Sin bin, blue card. Nah, but it was horrible. The soccer dome was notorious for it kicking off and that.
No!
Well,
I used to give refs shit.
On our kids' game, one of our kids' games, the referee got back.
Play it quick.
The team. They all just fucking swatted him.
All right, Harry Maguire, come on.
Battered him.
Do you know what? I don't condone it.
Nah,
I understand.
It was like there was some stupidness that was going on there.
Sometimes I understand.
You'd have like fucking Lower Broughton versus Moss Side in fucking five-a-side.
Imagine if you're the ref and you really know you've got for the day. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? It just
There used to be mental
long
things
ball.
happening.
You walk past him kicking off in the car.
Connect.
Before
No,
you
that's the
get
sort of shit that go on, bro.
I see that worked. That worked.
We used to have tournaments, KAFF tournaments, and there used to be 5 tournaments every summer. Oh my god, played the old goal.
Well done,
No.
MUFC's gonna send him off. You stupid son of a bitch! This is why we hate refs.
This ref has just fucking lost his head now, and yeah, fucking stay on the floor for the next 2 hours.
Remember what you said earlier about someone feels that, and then they're like,
that's it.
What has happened there? The ref's just taking the fucking piss.
and he's not even gonna add all this time on.
The ball goes over. Dallo gets in front of him, wins the ball, and gets booked for fucking nothing. Honestly.
You soft cunt. You know what I hate? Yeah, you're calling for that, but if it's against you, you don't call for that. So what? I hate referees.
He couldn't identify that. That was definitely unintentional. He didn't even know what the hell was happening.
He's just got his arms up trying to shield the ball.
Yeah.
It's not...
That happens
They're both
all the
fighting
time.
each other all the time, yeah.
Right.
Fuck me. This is so sad Alexa played Despacito with a super chat.
That geezer next to Steve McLaren looks like Paddy McNair, doesn't he?
Yeah,
A little bit, yeah.
You know, the one on our staff.
Yeah.
It does.
Always knew he'd do big things.
That person I just named says, was in A&E yesterday with concussion and decided after I was cleared to walk 2 hours home in the pouring rain, so I can attest to the poor decision
I'll be
making.
feeling better.
Sometimes it's nice to walk home in the rain, though, isn't it?
Still concussed.
Vibes.
It's nice to be in the rain sometimes.
Yeah, it is.
Long ball, cleared out. There you go.
I mean, not if you're concussed, but...
Do you listen to rain sounds in bed?
Mate, I'll show you my most used app. Is a Rain Sounds app.
Is it?
Yeah.
Stairs ass down. There you
can
go.
have
Casper.
rain upon the street, rain in a lake, Rain on some trees.
Nice.
Rain on some leaves. On a sidewalk.
Yeah.
For the Americans here.
For the Americans.
Calm beach. I like that as well.
Palm Beach.
Calm beach. Thunderstorm, if you want a bit of thunder.
Nice.
It's a good app, man. And you can turn down like certain bits that you don't like.
Nice. Rashi, come on.
If there's a cricket in there, you can
Turn
just
the rain
them
down.
off. Yeah, you can turn the thunder and lightning down.
Bend it.
Because you'd be scared.
That's it. Maguire.
They're just dropping like flies now, aren't
They're
they?
just taking the piss, aren't they?
And again, giving it the big un to the crowd.
Come on.
Come on.
What are we saying here? Got to be 4 minutes minimum, innit?
5.
Hopefully 5.
Played Lissandro. I love you, mate.
Clips it. Freddie with a little...
It's not enough on it.
No. You've got to be going back post, though. That's where all the big boys are.
Fred was going back post. I think.
There's some players you just think they can't kick it very hard. Like Ryan Giggs was one.
Mata.
Yeah.
Sancho.
He used to get in
Fred.
front of goal and just caress it. Offside.
That's offside.
Offside. It's offside.
Finish it, though.
Offside. Don't matter, it's not running anyway.
How has the flag not gone up?
Oh my God.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Just put the flag up the first time, man!
I think that's that new rule where they gotta wait till the end.
We
got
got to
about
wait till
6
Rashford
shots.
puts it out for a throw-in before.
That was genuinely one of the worst shots I've ever seen. If on it, thank God
See,
they're
that's
offside
not-
because
that's so far
otherwise
off that we don't
you'd
need
have to
to wait
sub
there.
Marcus for that shot.
We don't
Look,
need
now,
to wait there.
once McTominay scores, you put the flag up. I mean, sorry, it touches the ball, you put the... Alejandro. Get the badge in.
5 minutes.
Come on, Marcus, fresh trim, you're going to do this.
Why is he pulling his fucking socks on?
Weird thing to
I
be
know.
about.
No, but like, fucking just get on with it.
Come on. There you go.
Come on.
Come on, Harry.
Go on.
Put some meat on it.
Show him your pace.
Come on, Harry.
That's ours.
What?
I hate this ref.
This ref's
proper one.
fucking absolute
I understand why refs get filled in.
Yeah. He's genuinely the worst ref I've ever seen.
He is like that Lionel
Just
Blair
shit,
looking
innit?
motherfucker.
Yeah. Even Tanayu doesn't usually lose it. He's losing it with a
Every ball he said to him. Every ball.
fucking ball. It's just shit refereeing.
Ref's a fucking wank.
Sounds like you've been living here for years.
Oh,
John.
that's a foul. That's a foul there. Can we get a fucking book in there?
Oh. Chop him.
Yes. Oh, I thought he
Got
was
lucky
win that
there.
win.
And again. Come on, McTominay, get a fucking foot in.
Foul.
If he blows that, I will fucking...
I thought he was going to give that.
Yeah, I did.
Good turn.
No.
Lovely turn. Come on.
I love how he just danced there.
Oh my God.
So many legs on Fred there.
No foul.
Oh my God, Harry.
Doesn't have to be a foul for this ref to give it, but no foul, please, mate. If you like celebrate at the end of this game because you lost, I'm gonna fucking kill someone.
It's just long balls now, innit?
Just to think, man, that fucking penalty was never a penalty, man.
I know.
Never a penalty as well. Not
one more.
Possibly.
Literally against the rules to give it a penalty.
That's
That's a
better.
good ball.
That penalty was against the rules, not even like up to interpretation.
Yeah.
If it hits another part of the body first, it's not a
And
penalty.
VAR looked at it.
Fuck off.
There you go.
Well,
Beat him.
Because it come off his knee first, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like in the ground, I didn't think it, I thought it was a
I
penalty.
couldn't see shit where I was.
Because I
If
saw
you
his hand
VAR
up.
in it, not with your right foot, surely. Like
Shit ball again, Fred. Fucking hell, just give it someone else.
Luke Shaw. can-
Just beam this bitch. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, chop him.
Got too many men that wait for the ball in the box rather than going for it. Come on,
2
lads.
minutes to go.
If not, let's get Ajax and we'll have fun times.
That's just better.
Come on, connect. Oh,
corner,
corner,
that's
corner.
a corner.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, De Gea, go up.
Don't look at the comments. Alan.
Yeah, they'll be ahead.
So, yeah.
That's why I just took my phone out of my pocket. Vibrations. Usually indicate something.
Playing it short, love that. We've got Harry Maguire playing up front and we're playing it short from corners.
And then just this fucking utter garbage. That leads to that. Mind you, it's still on.
Nice work.
Done, Fred. Good lad. Right, come on, get it in the fucking box.
One time.
What was the referee looking at then?
Oh, fuck off.
I think that might be that.
He'll be down for a fucking 70 seconds now, won't he?
You got to think, the first minute of this 5 minutes, we never played any football.
No. So how long's this fucker allowed to hold the ball for here?
6 seconds have gone ages.
Yeah, well, he picked the ball up at 3:57. So he's already had 20 seconds with the ball in his hand. Fuck me. One more.
Come on.
Having taken the lead, though, in the first half, we should have done a lot more than we have. Sociedad have been clever at breaking the game down, winning annoying fouls and all that, but we should have been better than what we have done. We haven't created...
Come on.
Come Bruno.
It's over here.
He's fucking exhausted.
Oh, fucking hell.
Bruno's like that.
Yeah, you're right, he's goosed. He's run himself into a hole.
Yeah, you can clearly tell.
At least we fucking won on the night.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's another win, another clean sheet. It's not all doom and gloom. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Especially these little fucking muppets. Fuck off.
You can't blow the whistle, bang on 5 minutes when there's been nowhere near 5 minutes played. These fucking Randall refs, man, I hate them.
Full time, by the way.
We should have done a lot more, though, in that second half. We never really got going for that second goal.
They're a decent team, though.
No, they are, but I mean, you know, we should have and could have had more chances there. I always feel like with Ronaldo up top, we're just a completely different team, man, and it is affecting us at the moment.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never a big fan, like I said earlier, of Marcus coming off the bench. I'm not saying blaming him, but he never quite got going.
No.
Do you know what I mean? He just didn't. He kept the balls getting caught under his feet, and he's mishitting things. Not to say Garnacho shouldn't have started. Obviously, he's got his goal, so just one of those things. And I think we sort of played into their game a little bit, played into their hands where they were rolling around and we're buying and we're kicking off, and it became that sort of
the ref fell
start. The ref fell for it. That was an absolutely abysmal performance by 100%. Don't forget. And it just became one of those stop-start games where you can't get going. And it's a bit frustrating, but try to look on the positive. You know, it's a win away in Europe, another clean sheet. Garnacho getting on the score sheet as well. Yes, we've got to go and play one of the one of the Champions League teams that's dropped out, but like Mac is saying, could be a trip to Barcelona or Amsterdam.
What's cost us there as well is goals against Ammonia, Sheriff. Yeah. You know, we lost against Sociedad for a poor penalty in the game at Old Trafford, but you score more against Ammonia, you score more against Sheriff. I think the goal difference was 1, right? You'd win 1-0 today, we're even on head-to-head, so it comes down to goal difference ultimately.
Yeah, that's how they
what you've done against the other teams. And I think we didn't score enough goals in this group stages completely. Look, it hasn't been that bad. We got 15 points out of 18. We lost the first game on the back of a poor penalty decision. But frustrating when now... Isn't that the old school Wales flag? Have I made that up? Is that an old school Wales flag?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't say. I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Don't think so. Don't know. But yeah.
Ultimately, I don't think this results cost us top spot. I think it's down to the lack of goals elsewhere and all that.
Yeah, I mean, winning 1-0 away at Sociedad, you would have taken that at the start of this group. Like you said, the problem is we've not scored enough goals against Ammonia and Sheriff when we've had tons and tons of chances. John, just a quick, we'll be back for the review, but just what were your thoughts on that?
I agree with Jay wholeheartedly. I think it's okay that obviously we won the game and we kept a clean sheet, so that's great. But it's just annoying. You know, I feel like we should have buried this. And Adam said it's spot on. For some reason, when Ronaldo, I mean, we all know the reasons. We don't want to get into it, but for some reason, when Ronaldo gets on, we just lose the directness. I mean, I think to me, it was clear that Ronaldo's job today was link-up play. I mean, we saw that happen for Garnacho. Whenever that ball came over the top, mid-range, long-range, whenever it was pinged to Ronaldo, he needed to just bring it down and keep the ball and and let his players come in and help him. That never really happened, and I think that kind of costed us opportunities.
Yeah, I think it did. Right, that's going to be all from us. We'll be back in a few minutes for the review. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, John, for coming on.
Thank you, John.
Man United
Thank you to the people at home.
And yet somehow it seems as though it's been a bad
These are the teams we could get in the
United.
next round, by the way. Ajax, Leverkusen, Barcelona, Sporting. Ooh. What if we play Ronaldo in the next round?
That'll be good.
Salzburg,
Yeah.
Shakhtar,
Yeah.
Sevilla, Juve. So it could be a reunited.
No real fun ones there, is there?
Well, Juve would be fun, innit? I think we'd twat them as well.
Do you? I hope so. Right, that's going to be all from us. We're back in a few minutes for the review. Make sure you stick around for that. Manchester United have beaten Sociedad. I don't really feel like
It's a win, man. We'll go to Ajax or Amsterdam. We're going to have a top night. You're getting on it. I'll watch.
Great.
We won't even go to the game. We'll just be there.
Yeah, exactly. That's the spirit.
Great.
Hey.
See you in a bit.